It's pretty clear that I'm not over you. I'm still thinking about the things you do. So I don't wanna be alone tonight, alone tonight, alone tonight. Can you fight the fire? I need somebody who can take control. I know exactly what I need to do. 'Cause I don't wanna be alone tonight, alone tonight, alone tonight. Look what you made me do. I'm with somebody new. Ooh, baby, baby, I'm dancing with a stranger. Look what you made me do. I'm with somebody new. Ooh, baby, baby, I'm dancing with a stranger. Dancing with a stranger.
I wasn't even going out tonight.
It's time to wake up and let the weirdness begin. It's the KVJ show to start your morning. Kevin is the host, and his skin pigment is whiter than Casper the Ghost. Virginia sounds like this. Nickname Vicious Beast, so don't get her pissed. Jason talks like a spaz, and they love to talk about Bigfoot and stacks. So get ready, here we go. You're listening to 97.9 with the KVJ show.
All right, here we go. Welcome to the KVJ show. How the heck is everybody today?
Hello.
Happy Tuesday. Looks like another wet day in South Florida.
Yeah, it's a little moist.
It is a little moist. Yeah. We're just getting through the last of, I guess, we're transitioning into the dry season, which I know we're all ready for.
It was kind of nice last night. I was outside maintaining my Halloween display, and it felt a little cooler. It was windy.
I went
Yeah.
out to do a little naked sunbathing,
Wow.
and the clouds and the cold mist stopped me from doing so.
Wow.
Yeah, it was a little too cold for me.
Clouds are not a good mix for sunbathing.
Oh, neither was rain.
Yeah, you're right. That's not going to work out well.
No,
Yeah.
not a good day for any of that.
Good for Halloween, though. So I guess
Very
it all kind of works
good.
out seasonally. So here we go. Another day on the KVJ show. You can dial us up right now if you want to watch KVJ TV. Go to YouTube and look for the KVJ show.
What are you thinking about? What are you thinking about? What's on your mind? Are you thinking about? What are you thinking about?
What you got on your mind today, Jay Bird?
Oh, yeah, she made it. We're talking 9.5 feet of pure werewolf greatness.
Okay.
She got to my house and speak of the weather hindered me on trying to get that baby up. And you need a partner for that. It is a big job, y'all.
Really?
This werewolf is no joke. I am so excited to
Okay.
get this thing built, to show it off to the great people. Mm-hmm. People are asking me about this wolf.
Yeah?
Yeah. So when the public's asked me about it, it felt kind of important. I guess they got the same werewolf I did.
Did they?
You can buy it at Home Depot.
Okay.
And I'm not going to lie, man. Peacocking is my game, and this werewolf is just what the doctor ordered.
How much that thing set you back?
We don't have to get in numbers, baby. I just found out, too. They just knocked it off $100 on sale.
It went on sale right after he bought it.
Okay,
3 days after I bought it, there's a werewolf sale.
Uh-huh, that's the way it works, right?
I'll tell you what, they're worth every damn penny.
Okay, all right.
I love this wolf.
Okay.
But I'm having a werewolf party because I have to trick my friends into help setting it up with me.
Oh, okay. That's a good way to do it.
Yeah. But,
Okay.
I'll be putting that up on our social media as soon as she's built.
Okay. All right, big stuff.
It really is big stuff.
Okay. What you got on your mind? Anything half as exciting, Virginia?
No, not nearly as exciting. Well,
Okay.
yeah, actually, it kind of is.
Okay.
So we've got a KVJ Nationer that had to undergo a heart transplant surgery this week. He's up in Gainesville at Shands Hospital up there. On his Instagram, he goes by Gunther McElroy. And so I don't know if a lot of you know him from KVJ Nation, from the chat rooms, from Instagram, but please, if you could, pray for him, because I can't imagine what it's like to go through heart transplant surgery. He's going to be there for a few more days just recovering still. But can you imagine, like, waking up and you have a different human being's heart inside of you?
It is really kind of a
Whoa.
amazing concept.
I mean, just the just the thought of that modern medicine is there and we know somebody who's going through it, it's like blowing my mind.
The transplant games, it's a fascinating thing.
It is. So prayers for you, Gunther. Everybody in KVJ Nation is pulling for you. I know you're going to be great, and we can't wait to see you out at an event when you get back here and back into your life again. His family's been traveling from here to Gainesville, and that's not a short trip.
No, that's not.
Every other day.
Yeah.
Well, we're thinking about you, brother.
We sure are, and we are sending you great, good vibes and lots of love.
Out of curiosity, are you an organ donor? On your license, do you have that?
I am.
Okay.
I am.
I think it's a good thing. I mean, if you're, I think it's an awesome thing to do.
Of course.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, no doubt. You should absolutely be jumping on that. Well, I just, what's on my mind today, unfortunately, the Inter Miami team was eliminated from the playoffs last night. So, boom, one gone. They lost 3-0 to New York City FC last night. So they are out of the playoffs. So soccer's done, but we still got the Panthers firing up, and pretty excited because tomorrow night the Miami Heat start their season at FTX Arena. So it's going to be the first home game at least.
Nice.
Yeah, so it'll be kind of cool. So that's going on. And I know everybody's very excited about whatever sport they got going on. I had a big old text thing going on with your husband last night, Virginia, about his favorite quarterback for the Bills.
He was so happy. He came in the kitchen and I was making the punishment for today's competition. Mm-hmm. And he's like, "Oh, what are you doing?" And I told him, he's like, "That's disgusting." And then he was like, "I've been texting with Kevin."
Oh, yeah.
He was like so happy to have a sports thread going.
Well, I know how awesome it is. I mean, Bills fans have got to be pumped because they look good, beat the Chiefs on Sunday, and they've got a young quarterback that just looks like a complete stud. It's everything you would hope that Tua is going to be, but I'm not so sure. But Josh Allen looks amazing, so I know he's thrilled. And he even sent me that Josh Allen drinks Pepsi, his favorite beverage. So I mean, how can it get better than that?
Well, Buffalo's favorite beverage is Pepsi.
Oh, is it really?
That's the thing up there. They have a huge Pepsi factory.
Okay.
And so it's like the local soft drink. It is
So that's why he loves Pepsi so much.
Yes. If you're from Buffalo, you love Pepsi.
Oh,
apparently.
wow.
Everybody in Panda's family is like Pepsi, Pepsi, Pepsi.
Yeah, I got family members that are very loyal to the Pepsi brand. I'm a cola fiend. I love them both. Coke just outranks Pepsi for me. I know it's been a contentious thing with me and Panda our whole lives.
Have you ever done the taste test?
Oh yeah,
Blind taste test.
The cola taste test I could pass with flying colors.
They always used to say Pepsi'd win that. I couldn't tell if that was marketing lies or not.
Coke to me is definitely supreme compared to Pepsi.
You can tell the difference.
Big time.
Coke has more fizz and Pepsi has more sweet.
I would bet my life on it. In any scenario, I would always know the difference between Coke and Pepsi.
Any scenario.
No matter where I'm at.
We're hanging you upside down. All you're wearing is a baby diaper, and you're being tickled by hot girls.
Yeah, I think I would zone in even harder and deeper.
You'd focus. You'd be able to in that moment, despite the distractions.
I am so confident in my cola, and I know I sound like I'm bragging.
Cola abilities?
My cola abilities, I'm very confident in, especially Coke and Pepsi.
Yeah.
All right. Somebody get a diaper and an upside down contraption.
Throw any scenario at me. Throw me in a burning building. Burn. Coke or Pepsi? Pepsi.
Got it.
I'd get it.
You go Pepsi?
I would just know the difference.
You know the difference.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Well, I think you probably know this flavor. Tell me if your thumbs up or thumbs down. Mountain Dew's got a new fruitcake flavor that's coming out.
Fruitcake?
Fruitcake,
yeah.
Thumbs down.
Thumbs down. Not feeling it.
Not my cup of soda.
Yeah, it's going to be called Mountain Dew Fruit Quake.
Mountain Dew sometimes gets a little too cute. Their flavors are robust and they're kind of chemically.
Really?
They get that chemical. I'm talking about their newer flavors.
I mean, is there anybody out there that is qualming for more fruitcake flavoring? I know pumpkin's really got its run this month. But
Pumpkin is coming in hot.
And Christmas, are they going, gosh, we just need more fruitcake flavored coffee? I want some fruitcake smelling potpourri. It's just, I don't know if anybody's asking for more fruitcake.
I don't think anyone's ever, unless you grew up in the Great Depression.
Yeah, that's why I think it's kind of odd that Mountain Dew's going this route because no one asked for it. Not one person.
Yeah, no one ever goes, man, fruitcake's awesome.
You know what we need more of, man? It's fruitcake.
Maybe dudes just trying to get in that game of getting people talking and chattering.
Okay, all right. So they're going to make a soda that no one's going to drink just for a little marketing?
Odd.
It doesn't seem like a good move.
It doesn't feel like a good move, but hey, you never know in the world of marketing. Coming up here in just a couple of minutes, apparently there's just some lifestyle changes that we always say we're going to do, but we just can't. What do you think number one might be? The lifestyle change we ignore the most.
Losing weight.
Well, yeah, pretty much. Exercising more is what they say. What else is on the list? You've probably made a lot of these pledges. We'll run it down for you coming up next.
I don't know what you've been told, but time is running out. No need to take it slow. I'm stepping to you toe to toe. I should be scared, honey, maybe so, but I ain't worried about it right now. Keeping dreams alive, 1999 heroes. I ain't worried about it right now. Swimming in the floods, dancing on the clouds below. I ain't worried about it. I don't know what you've been told, but time is running out, so spend it like it's gold. I'm living like I'm 90 got no regrets even when I'm broke. Yeah, I'm at my best when I got something I wanted to steal. Way too busy for them problems and problems to feel. Yeah, no stressing, just obsessing with sealing the deal. I take it in and let it go, but I ain't worried about it right now. Keeping dreams alive, 1999 heroes. I ain't worried about it right now. Swimming in the floods, dancing on the clouds below. I ain't worried about it. I ain't worried about it. I ain't worried about it right now. Keeping dreams alive, 1999 heroes. I ain't worried about it right now. Swimming in the floods, dancing on the clouds below. I ain't worried about it. I ain't worried about it. I ain't worried about it.
How often do you tell yourself, man, you really need to make this big change in your life, and then you are really big on it for maybe a day, sometimes maybe even a week. But then week 2, it just starts to get a little bit harder, and by week 4, you forget you even made that pledge that you're going to change this in your life.
Oh, eating healthy. You could only.
He can't even say it.
It won't even
He
come out of his
struggles
mouth.
to say eating healthy. His body rejects it.
It's just
That's pretty amazing.
It's a constant war. It's just
It's like,
a
not
battle.
again. You've said this lie one too many times.
Eating yo.
I try.
They say exercising more is the number one lifestyle change that we ignore the most. And I think because you realize, 1, it sucks, 2, it's hard, 3, it takes time. And a lot of people are like, it's easy to quit.
And to reiterate on number 1, it just sucks.
It does. It really does. Yeah.
Especially if you're tired and you had a bad, just kind of a rough day and you don't want to go out and exercise. It's tough to get it going.
No doubt. Absolutely. I mean, it's like the day has to line up perfectly just to get to the gym or do something. It doesn't fit into most people's life. So I can see easily why people quit that. But you're told all the time, you need to be more attractive. Your doctor says you need to be healthier. So you're like, I'm going to exercise more. No, you're not. They say the other thing, and I get this too, lifestyle change we ignore the most, going to bed earlier. I have always struggled with this since I was a baby. It's just hard for me to get myself disciplined. I even have alarms on my phone to be like, dude, come on.
Time to go.
Get to bed.
It's crazy because I love staying up late and eating unhealthy.
Yeah, I know.
They go
What a
hand in
1-2
hand.
punch.
They do.
Yeah. It's like if you read the book Dead by 50. That'd be the top 2 things. Hitting 10,000 steps a day, which kind of goes into exercising more. But people said, I don't have time to exercise, so I'll just walk 10,000 steps a day. No, you're not. You're not going to do that.
I'd love to start a walking club with y'all. We just, get together, walk together. And it's a group.
Okay.
I think you have to do that with somebody in your neighborhood, right? I mean, I'm too far.
The Queen and I had that thing. We've kind of gotten out of the great habit. We used to every Saturday morning we'd go and walk Palm Beach.
Yes.
And, we've kind of been a little bit bad on that as of the last couple of months.
Look, I'm ready to make the time for y'all.
If you ever want, come walk with us.
I'm ready to open up the schedule, and I'll even drive to DeQuesta.
Wow.
We do Palm Beach.
Okay.
I don't know if you know Palm Beach well.
I know it well enough. I was there back in the 90s. Yeah. I don't think I'm allowed on the island, dog. Not since the Trump wedding.
They probably wouldn't love you there, but
And the donkey stunt.
Yeah.
I'm technically not allowed over on the island.
Okay. They say eating less sugar is the fourth lifestyle change we ignore the most. Using your phone less.
That's another one, yeah.
We're addicted to it.
We are.
Cutting back on alcohol. That is number 6.
I'm not going to do that.
I think so far I am guilty of at least 3 of these. So
Yeah,
I got
man.
half of them.
I feel like this is an intervention.
Eating more vegetables, reading more, being better about recycling, and making sure you get enough me time. Top 10 things we ignore the most that we try to pledge to ourselves we're going to do. I'm guilty of 4 of those.
More than 4.
Yeah, I think I checked every box.
You've got all 10, huh? Well, I guess if anything, it should make you feel better that if you're doing that, just realize misery loves company. That's kind of the whole thing. That's what I loved about having a gym buddy, because when my gym buddy canceled, I had 0 guilt.
Yeah.
So that was the good thing about having a gym buddy.
What kind of veggies are you really getting down with in these days?
I do a lot of broccoli and cauliflower and green beans.
Are you still
Top 3.
Are you jazzed up when you eat that? Or are you kind of going, oh man, broccoli again?
No, I'm okay with it. I'm good, because the one meal that I do with Ideal Nutrition, it's got a little cheese dipping sauce.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm kind of like a little kid. You got to trick yourself, and then you're like, okay, you get a little reason. There's an incentive to eat that piece of broccoli.
Cheesy dip.
I'd love to see how much cheese dip Ralston's using.
It's like a tablespoon.
Oh, it's
Tablespoon's a lot, actually.
tablespoons. Where'd you find this guy? Tablespoon.
For one piece of broccoli?
Oh, dog, you don't cheese like the bird cheese.
Wow, okay. Yeah, that is going pretty hard then. If you're using more than a tablespoon per piece of broccoli.
Have you ever seen like a soup bowl?
I mean, at that point,
that's the cheese he's talking about.
You would be horrified on how I make my nachos. You would believe it.
All right, go for it. Go big, man. Why not?
Dead
Go
by
big.
50.
Dead by
50.
Jay's new book, Dead by 50.
Follow along for more tips.
Are you tired of life?
Having a good
Hope
time.
you die before you get old.
It's a fun ride, baby.
It is a fun ride. Coming up here in a couple of minutes, this is really kind of alarming. Breaking down just how many cell phones are on planet Earth. I'll give you some unbelievable numbers coming up next.
From the WRMF Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys Traffic Center. If you've been in an accident, call the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733.
While the price of gas stays high, the cost of taking a Brightline train is coming down, with fares now starting at $10 when you book at least 2 days before your ride. Dump the pump and book today at GoBrightline.com. A major accident has shut down 95 southbound in West Palm Beach. This is just beyond the exit for Belvedere Road. Your best bet right now, bail off the highway at Okeechobee Boulevard or Palm Beach Lakes Boulevard. Traffic a service of Palm Beach Mitsubishi. I'm Suits, 9 WRMF.
Mitsubishi North America is offering $500 hurricane relief rebate, and Palm Beach Mitsubishi is offering an additional $1,000 on all new Mitsubishi vehicles. Palm Beach Mitsubishi, across from the Palm Beach Airport. PalmBeachMitsubishi.com.
Dr. Trudy Fleer here with the 5G Home Recovery Podcast. Let's discuss a very real existential threat to internet speed. It's a big one. Ready? T-Mobile Home Internet. It lags. Ugh. Now, what is lag? Lag is a delay in data being transmitted across the internet. For example, you're hitting that hot drop, the parachute cuts out, you've got an unsuspecting bot in your sights, and lag! You were actually eliminated 10 seconds ago. Nobody deserves that. So stop letting T-Mobile Home Internet ruin everything and switch to Xfinity. Learn more at xfinity.com/TMoFax.
Get an amazing value on Xfinity Internet with unlimited data included. Switch for $55 a month for 12 months with no annual contract required and no equipment fees for 1 year. Go to Xfinity.com/TMOFax, call 1-800-XFINITY, or visit a store to learn more. Requires paperless billing and autopay with stored bank account. Ends 11/20/22. Restrictions apply. New fast internet and XFi Complete customers only. XFi Gateway required. Taxes and fees extra and subject to change. After 12 months, regular rates apply to all services and devices.
I like to do it as early as possible.
For me, it's right after lunch.
After work, before dinner.
Oh, last time was my first time, so I just put it in the mail.
Whatever your favorite way to do it, just vote this year. Vote.org has everything you need to get it done. Visit vote.org today. Make sure you're registered and make your plan to vote early.
1 year, I voted in my pajamas.
Paid for by vote.org.
Anywhere fans go to cheer on their team, there are behind-the-scenes MVPs, ensuring everything is game day ready. We see you, Joe, fixing seats so every fan can enjoy every game. And Allie, who keeps her stadium running smoothly from the moment the first game starts to the last play of the season. At Grainger, you're our MVPs, and we're always here for you with supplies and solutions for every industry and 24/7 customer support. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
CertaPro painters have powers beyond those of ordinary painters.
The power of precision.
That's the power of a skilled local team who know what they're doing.
The power of accurate estimates.
Estimates, not guesstimates.
The power of certainty.
CertaPro painters, that's the power of pro. Get your project started at CertaPro.com.
Each CertaPro painter's business is independently owned and operated. License information available at CertaPro.com.
Ooh, Halloween. The season for goblins, witches, and scary good fun. But Walgreens knows it's also the doorbell never stops season, and we can't run out of candy season. So let Walgreens fill your Halloween bowl fast with pickup in as little as 30 minutes and delivery in as little as 1 hour. Because if it's needed in a poof season, it's Walgreens season.
This week, all snack-size bags of Kit Kats are $2.49 each. Offer valid through 10/22 while supplies last. Restrictions apply. See Walgreens.com for details.
You're going to love the way your new windows look, and you're going to love the way your new doors look. Seriously, when you switch out with BNT windows and doors, your home is safe, it looks beautiful, and you're not going to have to worry about all those shutters and plywood and that drama when the hurricanes are coming our way. And as the storm is on top of you, you'll be able to see what's going on outside. That makes a big difference. BNT windows and doors, they're the company that I use, that Kevin use. They come out and they do it professionally. They've got a team of installers that know their stuff. And all this month, BNT is proudly supporting breast cancer awareness and giving back to breast cancer awareness charities in October, which of course is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. There's factory rebates on all of their windows, Windor, Estate, PGT, you name it. They've got deals for you right now in October with BNT Windows and Doors. Go online, bntwindowsanddoors.com.
Realtors abide by a code of ethics. This is Article 9 in action. Beth, a first-time homebuyer, knew nothing about the home buying process, except that she wanted to buy a home. But her realtor had the expertise to make sure Beth understood every document, even giving her copies to review with her lawyer so Beth could close on her first home with confidence. Complicated things explained in simple terms. The difference between an agent and a realtor is real. Realtors are members of the National Association of Realtors. That's who we are.
If you're the victim of a car crash, never rush to settle with the insurance companies and never settle for just any attorney. Demand Anna Jar and Levine. Call 1-800-747-FREE for a free consultation and take back control of your life.
In office, West Palm Beach.
Are you looking to get the most out of life? Well, one easy way to do that is hormone replacement therapy at Wellington Anti-Aging. As you get older, you are going to lose these hormones and they start to affect your body and the way that you feel. Maybe you're noticing a lot of changes going on. Well, there's a good chance that your hormones have a lot to do with that. Is your energy affected? Is your physique looking worse? You packing on more weight. I know for guys, one of the reasons why you start getting that little dad bod is because you are losing 1 pound of lean muscle every single year starting at the age of 25 and replacing it with 1 pound of fat. By the time you're 45 years old, that is 20 pounds difference. Your physique is going to look different. And ladies, if you're starting to head towards menopause, you can have hot flashes, night sweats, weight gain, anxiety, changes in your libido as well. But these can all be rectified with hormone replacement therapy. And you can even stave off some long-term health complications like type 2 diabetes and even some forms of cancer. So what do you got to lose? Check those hormones today at Wellington Anti-Aging online. Get that free consultation at wellingtonantiaging.com.
Are you looking for a fun activity for the kids this month? We have it. Ford presents Spookyville in Yesteryear Village. Spookyville is a safe event with live entertainment, costume contests, kiddie rides, food, games, and lots of trick-or-treating. Spookyville is fun for the whole family and ideal for kids 10 and under. Get the details at SpookyvilleYYV.com. That's SpookyvilleYYV.com.
Wilton Simpson is a farmer who cares for family, friends, neighbors, and community. Because that's what farmers do. Now Wilton Simpson is running for Florida's Agriculture Commissioner. Because he cares. Wilton always stands up for those in need, like the CARES Center for seniors and the PACE Center for girls. That's why Wilton Simpson led the charge to reform our foster care system, so every child has a loving home and a bright future. Simpson led efforts to pass historic teacher pay raises, expand school choice, and secure billions of dollars for Everglades restoration. The causes are different. The reasons are the same. Wilton Simpson cares, because that's what farmers do. Wilton Simpson for Florida Commissioner of Agriculture.
Paid for by Wilton Simpson, Republican for Florida Commissioner of Agriculture.
Your AC team is a team you must have on speed dial. Cooling Advisors wants to be that team. Whenever you have AC drama, they want to swoop in and save the day. CoolingAdvisors.com. Family owned and operated. They've got over 20 years of experience. They know ACs inside and out. And they pride themselves on amazing customer service. If you need anything AC, they can handle it at CoolingAdvisors.com. I put in a new system last year, thank goodness, because we have been working our AC this summer, and I don't think the old unit could have handled it. The new unit is amazing. And they're going to give you the same coupon I used, $500 off the cost of your new system from CoolingAdvisors.com.
Injured? Gordon and Partners, 333-3333.
Good Greek moving and storage. Your superhero movers.
South Florida weather is 15 seconds away from the H. Gregg West Palm Beach Weather Center.
The real fun starts in October. Stop by hgregg.com on Military Trail and enjoy savings without the scare. Whatever your taste or budget is, they've got a huge inventory with a perfect match for you. hgregg.com. Save more, drive happy.
Your WPTV First Alert forecast calls for temperatures this morning in the mid to upper 70s with an isolated shower for the morning commute. This afternoon, highs reaching the upper 80s, a 50% chance for showers and storms. Some of those storms could be on the stronger side. I'm WPTV First Alert meteorologist Katya Hall for 97.9 WRMF.
This report is sponsored by PBKC, your South Florida entertainment destination. PBKC, South Florida's largest poker room with non-stop action, with high hands, casino-style table games, and live events, including Johnny Bench and Nick DiPaolo. For more info, go to pbkennelclub.com. PBKC, your South Florida entertainment destination.
What's hot now on the KVJ Show?
You know, the KVJ Show is on TikTok. If you do TikTok, you need to do the KVJ Show on TikTok. All you have to do is go on there and look for KVJ Show. Make sure you subscribe. Check out all of our videos. Like, too. We enjoy that. Thank you. Check out KVJ on TikTok now.
Get the info on everything that's going on with us at kvjshow.com.
What do you guys do with your old cell phones? Do you keep them? Do you hand them off to somebody else? We've got an elaborate hand-me-down system in
we
our
do
family.
that. We do that too, unless the phone is beyond repair, which once the phone reaches Rocco, it usually is annihilated. But for some reason, we hold on to them. So we have like 18 broken phones.
I have a bunch too. I found a box full of them.
Did you? Yeah. I think a lot of people have. I think a lot of people have a family box of phones now.
What do we do with it?
Well, that's just it. You know, a lot of them, you can recycle them. You can take them in, but for some reason, I guess we think that we're going to need them, or you're going to break your one, and maybe as a fallback, you're going to have it. I don't know. We hold on to them, and I'm not sure why. And now they're just kind of starting to stack up, and you can go all the way back to like version 4, which now seems like 80 years ago. They say that the mobile phone global stock is growing by an alarming amount. They say right now the total global stock of mobile phones, both in use and ones that we're hoarding, is about 16 billion. 16 billion phones now in the world. That breaks down to about 2 phones per person worldwide.
Yeah, that's more than humans.
I mean, that's absolutely insane when you start thinking about it. And there's a lot of people in some of those third world countries that don't have a phone. So, you know, us in developed countries, the 1%ers probably have 4 to 6.
Yeah.
And we're throwing off the world numbers. 16 billion. If you would stack these phones flat on top of each other, they would make a tower over 30,000 miles tall.
Wow.
It's just crazy, isn't it?
Can you even wrap your brain around that?
No, I can't because my brain is not that big.
How many of our buildings? Never mind. I'm not going to even try to
carry the one.
So you got 16 billion that are right now in use or being hoarded, but still 5 billion more are going to be thrown away just this year.
I don't want to hoard them. I want to throw them away or recycle them. How do I do that? I mean, I don't even care. I mean, if they're going to give me money back, great, because that'd be awesome. But these are broken phones.
Yeah.
They don't work.
My only guess is taking it to whatever the manufacturer is, whether it be Apple or, you know, Samsung, whomever it might be. Now, some of those places, if they don't have an actual store, do you mail them back in? Yeah. What is the cell phone recycling plan?
And believe it or not, if you hold on to something long enough, eventually it comes back. I know even
zombie iPhone.
Old radios sometimes do well because collectors go around. There's going to be somebody in 30 years that wants to collect old phones and put them up on a wall, kind of like how I do with figures.
Yeah. No, absolutely.
I'm not that person, though.
No, but
I want these phones out of my house because they're just an eyesore.
It's nichey, but it will happen.
It'd be neat if you could get them all to light up and have something going on. Yeah, I could see that being a cool little decoration.
Yeah, if you could make something cool out of it, display or something, or maybe build your own phone robot.
Phone bot.
Yeah, so with 5 billion phones being thrown away in 2022, they say that would be more than enough to stretch all the way around the equator. So we're just creating a massive amount of phones, and I think we are going to have a point where we understand easily how to recycle them because it's kind of getting out of control. When you're talking about 30,000-mile towers. And
it can't be good.
No.
Because all those batteries, don't they have like juice in them that's bad and like you can't just throw it in the trash?
iPhone juice?
Yeah.
I'd never heard of this.
The batteries have juice in them.
They have minerals and things like that. They're tough to break down. That's one of the big issues about the batteries right now is just the mining the materials to get it, and then when you're done with it and they've run their course and their life, what happens to these batteries and where do you put them?
Yeah, I get it's bad for the environment, but we need to FaceTime.
You're right.
We will definitely take our luxuries over planet Earth. I think we're showing that time and time again.
Well, we're not messing it up for us. We're messing it up for our kids' kids. Screw them.
We're not even sure we're going to like them.
Bunch of entitled snowflakes.
I saw something else that kind of got my attention because, you know, you do notice that there are QR codes all over the place.
Yes. The QR code was hot, and then it was not. And now it's hot again.
It is hot again, and it's so easy. I get it. I do see them everywhere, and I like them. You know, they came back because of the pandemic, because a lot of menus, they would just have you do the QR code, and then the menu would come up on your phone instead. And people are like, oh, it's great. I don't have to touch a disgusting menu. It's so germy. But now, of course, hackers have said, we can start using QR codes to get access to your phone.
Oh.
So the one thing you got to be aware of with QR codes is it's got to be from some source that you trust. It's like with anything else. Yeah. So now you're seeing signs. It's like, let's just click it and see what it's all about. No, don't do that because...
Oh my gosh, they cleaned out my bank account. What just happened?
Yeah, make sure that it is a brand that you know and trust. And then they're telling you, hey, this is what it is.
Of course there's hackers behind rogue QR codes tricking us.
Yeah, they say a couple little hints here to prevent hackers from messing around with your personal info via QR code. Make sure you know the source, inspect it closely. Don't download apps from QR codes. Don't make electronic payments via QR codes. Wouldn't that be handy? You know, because somebody might do that.
I'm sure they do that.
There might be a business that you go and frequent where you would have a payment plan or something, and they say, want an easier way to pay? You could have a hacker put a sticker up on that building, and they may not notice for a while, and people are clicking over the QR codes and sending money to a hacker, not to the company. And then they send you a bill, you're going, I paid that, man.
You know how easy it would be to put a sticker on top of their QR code?
Yeah, exactly.
So easy.
You think about how they hack you at the gas station and things like that? Yeah, you're right. They could make a makeshift QR code, put it on top of whatever the QR code is there.
I'm so glad you're telling me this because I would have totally got hacked.
It's a great time to be a hacker.
Well, there's just so many opportunities out there, and it's getting to the point anymore where it's kind of becoming difficult. If you go to places where they don't take cash, and payments have to be electronic, it's really the world's kind of forcing you into this electronic payment world, and the hackers are saying, yes, please.
Everybody, do this.
Because most people aren't savvy enough to know really how to protect themselves.
I'm not savvy at all.
And then every time they come up with a new way, it seems every other week, and there a new way to pay or something new that's out there. QR codes are in, out, in, and now hackers are like, thank you, we'll find a way to take your money from it.
I've got something on my phone, Apple Pay. I just click the side of my phone and I can pay. I'm like, what is this?
Yeah.
Like, there's so many ways.
And I saw something that I don't even know what it is, but I need to learn. It's called multi-factor authentication, MFA. They say turn that on.
That, I think, makes you have to go through several hoops before the payment goes through. It's not just an easy click here. Multi-factor authentication. I think you have to...
Is that where they ask me questions I don't have the answers to?
Yes.
And then it ruins my whole day because it takes me 45 minutes to figure out how to actually pay when I want to?
A password you already forgot?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
That's
all right.
What that is.
That really is life, isn't it?
Yes.
On one door, behind one door, we've got a hacker. Behind the other door, we got 45 minutes of frustration with passwords you're not going to know and forgot. That is life today. You have two options. It's kind of like a sick round of would you rather. So would you rather spend 45 minutes 5 times today trying to authentically pay or have a hacker just take all your money?
I have so many of those problems. I've changed my number so many times, and you have to go into you need to change your password right now, but you need to send it to your phone number and it's an old number.
It's linked to an old
sending it to somebody else, but they only have one number available, so you just kind of have to punt and then you drink.
Welcome to the world in 2022.
Man, it's getting tougher out there.
It really is. Good Lord, man. Well, luckily we've got fun things like Halloween coming up, but I will tell you already some controversial costumes are being pulled from online shopping. I'll tell you which one next.
Baby, can't you see I'm calling? A guy like you should wear a warning. It's dangerous. I'm falling. There's no escape. I can't wait. I need a hit. Baby, give me it. You're dangerous. I'm loving it. Too high, getting calm down. Losing my head, spinning round and round.
Spears actually ranked out as the most popular Halloween costume in what year?
Bird.
Yeah.
Only talking year 1999.
1999. Virginia, what is your guess?
Show me 2000.
Virginia got it correct. 2000. She was the most popular Halloween costume.
I kind of feel like I helped you out on that one.
You didn't help me nothing. I'm just over here killing it. Winning.
Wonder Woman was the most popular Halloween costume in what year? This is a tough one.
Bird.
Yeah.
Only talking 71.
71. 1971. Virginia, if you had to guess, what year would you say that Wonder Woman was the most popular Halloween costume?
I'm going to go 1972.
You're going to go 1972. You both are incorrect. This is kind of a tricky one because it's not the old version, but the new.
Oh.
2017.
Okay, when the new movie came out.
Yeah.
Dang, I was mentally stuck in the 70s.
Yeah, I mean, imagine that, huh?
I thought it was a trick question.
Yeah, you took Virginia with you. Yeah, Wonder Woman with the TV show was very popular back in the 70s.
And it was a popular costume. Wonder Woman's always been a popular costume. I remember kids back in the 80s going as Wonder Woman.
Totally.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so what year was Willy Wonka the most popular Halloween costume?
Oh, man.
What year do you think that was?
The original Bird or the remake?
I feel like back in the 70s, they couldn't afford Willy Wonka costumes. It'd have been tough.
We didn't turn out like we've done in the new age.
It did have the resurgence with Johnny Depp.
When did that one come out?
In the mid-2000s, I think.
This is a tricky one because it's popular from either the original or the remake.
Kevin doesn't like olden time facts. He wants to stick it to modern. It's got to be that it's 2006.
All right, we're saying 2006, Kevin.
Gonna go 2006, and you guys have swung in the wrong direction again.
Damn it.
1971.
When they say trust your gut, don't.
Man. All right. Can we still keep playing?
I'll give you one more.
All right.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Another one.
Okay.
Many different variations of that's been in and out of pop culture many times. What year was it the most popular Halloween costume?
Let's go 91. It's either 90 or 91.
I think it's in the 80s, bruh. When did it come out?
88, 88-ish. So a year to kind of let it stick, get the popularity out.
Are we saying 89?
You like 89? I like 90. You like 89?
Okay, I'll go 89, you go 90.
I'll go 90.
One of you is correct.
Oh my gosh, it's the witch.
It's the bird.
Oh!
Think about Vanilla Ice. Remember when he did the movie started to come out?
Yes.
That's really when he
Go
did
Ninja, go Ninja, go.
Yeah, that's 1990.
Okay.
Is when that was the most popular Halloween costume
Look
that
at
year.
you, finishing strong.
I've been reading up a lot about turtles lately. On the
what?
I've been reading a lot up on the Ninja Turtles.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I actually believe him.
I'm being honest.
I know that's not a lie. Well, there is one Halloween costume that is already being pulled this year. What do you think it is?
Oh, I know what it is.
Tell me, Virginia.
I saw the story.
Oh, okay, Bird. I'll let you guess then. You can play since you don't know.
Zombie Queen Elizabeth.
Oh, man. Oh, man. Gosh, that'd be...
There goes our plan.
That seems like that should be, yeah.
I feel like some people would be offended by that. Some people would love it, but some people, you do not make fun of the Queen.
Yeah, Queen what? I think you can still make that and get around it. The one that has been officially removed by eBay, the Jeffrey Dahmer costume.
Okay. You could still do it yourself.
Easily. All it is the little wire rim glasses and a blonde wig, and, there you go. So it's very easy to do, but eBay at least wants to make the stance because the family's getting more vocal of his victims, saying they don't like people that are making the money off of the memories of their families, loved ones' death.
The reports coming back is that the families are devastated by this Netflix special.
Yeah.
They really are crushed by it.
Sure, absolutely. Because it's glorified the serial killer that took away their loved ones. And I think, what is it, already up to number 2, the most viewed in Netflix history?
It got a lot of hype.
It did.
It's odd. The media really got behind it and pushed it.
The trailer was, I'm sorry to say, fantastic. It sucked you in and you were like, oh my gosh, the drama of this movie. And it was so compelling.
It's just odd because there've been Dahmer movies made before. And
This one's so good.
This is more cinematic. This is a little bit more like a movie.
Right.
And it's on an easy platform to access. Marketing is a big deal with stuff.
It really is.
Also having a good budget to be able to make something decent. And they got a good actor. They had a good budget behind it. They had an easy access streaming platform and good marketing.
Well, you're not a person to bring up murder a lot and you go, oh my gosh, Bert, have you seen the Dahmer trailer?
Yeah.
The marketing was phenomenal.
You could see it was going to be big the second it came out. Yeah, eBay's got a policy that prohibits listings glorifying hate, violence, and criminal activities. So that falls under that. So they try to stay away from it because there's just too much controversy. But it's not going to stop the Jeffrey Dahmer costumes this year. The person who likes to make everybody upset at your Halloween party, that person is going to come as Jeffrey Dahmer.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I got my Halloween party, and we'll see what kind of costume. It's a costume party, too, Kev.
Yeah. We probably need to go through and start talking about some of the more controversial costumes and just kind of put a level of danger on it. Which is more dangerous, to do a Jeffrey Dahmer costume or a zombie Queen Elizabeth?
When you say dangerous, meaning the crowd turning on you?
Because, you'll have people at parties that will get upset. And the danger being, if you're one of those people you don't want to offend, you don't want any drama, you don't want somebody being like going, that's totally tacky. And then people talking about you and be like, oh, what an a-hole, because of your costume. If that concerns you, am I the a-hole based on your costume?
I mean, if you want to come to my Halloween costume as zombie Queen Elizabeth, you can, Virginia, but just know you might get some heat.
I saw some kids in my neighborhood with Trump masks and wore Trump shirts and everything, and they were getting in people's face, and that was causing a lot of screaming on the streets.
It's almost like we need to do a breakdown of greater than. Yeah, what is going to be more controversial and get more hate? Jeffrey Dahmer or a Donald Trump costume? I think probably Donald Trump. And what's going to get more hate, a Jeffrey Dahmer or a zombie Queen Elizabeth? I think it's going to be Jeffrey Dahmer gets more hate. So I think on a sliding scale, Trump is probably the most dangerous, Dahmer, and then zombie Queen Elizabeth.
And I really feel like most people won't get hate in person. It's when you take the picture and you put it on social media. That's when
that gives them an outlet.
That gives
to really
you the
do
hate.
You're going to have silent hate at the party. You're going to get actual hate online.
I just know everyone that's coming to my place, I don't see one person being offended by anything unless you went so above and beyond to be offensive. You know what I mean?
And the party that you wear it to, you got to know what the crowd is. And if you walk into a party where it's kind of a friend and I have no idea who's going to be there, then you wear that really controversial costume, that's when you might have some issues.
Yeah.
But the person who's probably wearing it in the first place probably loves those kind of issues.
That's true. Some people love the fight.
Yeah.
Maybe don't wear the Jeffrey Dahmer costume to your company Halloween party.
You're right. Exactly. There's a time and a place.
Here's what's coming up on the Dirt of the Day. Dirt of the Day.
Well, Kevin Spacey was in court answering some charges of sexual misconduct, and he broke down on the stand, but is Kevin Spacey acting? We'll go through it and let you be the judge coming up in your dirt.
Entertainment updates 5 minutes after every hour from the KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF. From the WRMF Anna Jar and Levine Accident Attorneys Traffic Center. If you've been in an accident, call the law offices of Anna Jar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733.
While the price of gas stays high, the cost of taking a Brightline train is coming down, with fares now starting at $10 when you book at least 2 days before your ride. Dump the pump and book today at GoBrightline.com. A major crash involving 2 tractor-trailers has shut down 95 in the southbound direction through West Palm Beach. This is just beyond Belvedere Road, and those delays already back beyond Palm Beach Lakes Boulevard. Your best bet, bail off the highway at 45th Street. We also have a crash to watch for now on the Turnpike. This one is southbound just before the exit for Boynton Beach Boulevard. Look for 2 right lanes blocked stocked in that area. Traffic and service of Palm Beach Mitsubishi. I'm Suits 379 WRMF.
In today's economy, it's almost impossible to find new vehicles at affordable prices. Not at Palm Beach Mitsubishi. Save time and money on our new Outlanders, Mirages, and Eclipse Cross. Palm Beach Mitsubishi, across from the Palm Beach Airport. PalmBeachMitsubishi.com.
What's your name?
Mary.
Everybody's feeling the love.
And you were raised to be a hunter of all kinds of monsters.
For the Winchesters.
She's meaner when you get to know her.
Tonight on the CW, catch the new hit series critics are calling engaging and fun. A confident, entertaining prequel. Definitely a journey worth taking.
So you're all in, huh?
I was born to do this. The Winchesters. Don't miss the new hit series, all new tonight on the CW.
The Winchesters, tonight at 8 on CW 34.
The National Desk. America's News Now.
Breaking news from the Live Desk.
The Pentagon now working around the clock.
The National Desk tracks the next weather maker across America now.
Getting pelted by the wind and the rain. Impartial, fact-based journalism.
They're making too much money by keeping patients in the dark.
This is the National Desk. Choose America's News now.
Weeknights at 10 on CW 34.
Last year, Racetrack introduced the waffle breakfast sandwich to the world, and it was a huge hit. But then we took it away, and we got emails, we even got a strongly worded fax. The people wanted it back. Well, ask no more. The waffle breakfast sandwich is back by Waffular demand for a limited time. Savory sausage, melty cheese, and hearty eggs, all between two fluffy waffles. The waffle breakfast sandwich has returned. Pick one up today at participating locations. Racetrack, whatever gets you going.
Life is all about convenience, at least for my life. It's Randy West. I'm talking about what I need when I need it so I can get dinner started and get it done on time. So when life gets in the way, I get my groceries from Publix using delivery or curbside pickup. Powered by Instacart. Saves me time, makes my day way more convenient, and I know everything I order will arrive just in time on my time. Knock out some of your to-do list today. Order delivery or curbside pickup from Publix. Check out Publix.com/shop to get started. Item prices vary from item prices in physical store locations. Fees, tips, and taxes may apply. Subject to terms and availability.
Smart homeowners know that proper maintenance of their home's AC can save a bundle in the long run. Trust our comfort specialists at 1 Hour Air Conditioning and Heating to keep your AC running strong. A proactive tune-up can actually help your AC run more efficiently and save you money on your electric bill. Call 855-1-HOUR or visit onehourair.com.
Always on time, or you don't pay time. Always on time, or you don't pay time.
Independently owned and operated, licensed in their respective state or county.
You know, one of the really awesome things is hopping on the Brightline. The Brightline is such an easy way to get around South Florida. You can use Brightline Plus, and you can get picked up from your house or taken to your destination within 5 miles of the station itself. That's one of the great things about Brightline Plus. Makes it easy to commute, and you can get flexible fares for as low as $10 when you book 2 days in advance before you ride. Plus, if you want to do the commuting thing, you can actually get the monthly unlimited pass for just $199, saving you half of what actual commuting costs are between Miami and Fort Lauderdale. So all you have to do to book your next car-free, carefree trip is go to gobrightline.com and find the affordable way to get around South Florida. Save yourself on some gas, and if you're looking for a weekend of fun, make sure you upgrade to premium and ride with complimentary drinks and snacks in the train and station lounge. And if you got a gaggle of people, 4 to 16, use the code ALLABOARD to save 15% on smart fares. Download the Brightline app and book your trip today.
I grew up down here in South Florida, so for me, it's a little bit more personal. The Mesman and Dover is about community for us. For me, you all are our people, our friends, our family, our future. The difference we will make for you, your kids, and your loved ones matters, because to us, it's personal. Hi, my name is Victor DeMesman from DeMesman and Dover Law Firm. If you need us, call us anytime, 24/7 at 866-954-MORE. That's 866-954-6673. DeMesman and Dover Law Firm, youraccidentattorneys.com. Main office, Fort Lauderdale.
These days, 99 cents doesn't get you very much. You could get any size coffee, hot or iced, at Cumberland Farms. Or you could use those 99 cents on other things, like the world's worst haircut, one bite of a stranger's tuna fish sandwich, a lightly refurbished toupee, or a bag of loose teeth. I know a guy. But the smart choice is clearly the delicious and smooth 99-cent coffee from Cumberland Farms. But hey, that's up to you. Plus applicable tax.
Did you know your home equity is one of the most affordable ways to borrow? Hi, I'm Mark Stefanski, Chairman and CEO of Third Federal, and it's true. The rate on a home equity line is less than a credit card, a personal loan, and even a car loan. And unlike a cash-out refi, with an equity line, you get to keep your current low mortgage rate. You only pay interest on what you actually need. Plus, at Third Federal, you don't pay any closing costs. So use your Third Federal home equity line of credit for whatever you want. Remodel your kitchen, pay for college, or even a family vacation. So go for it. Lock in today's guaranteed lowest rate and get as much as $200,000.
Right now at Third Federal, get the guaranteed lowest rate on an equity line of credit of Prime, minus 0.76%, currently 5.49% APR, for balances of $50,000 and over. For balances under $50,000, the rate is Prime minus 0.26%, currently 5.99% APR. Apply online or call 1-800-3RD-FED. See details for guarantee at thirdfederal.com. Restrictions apply. Rates subject to change. Borrowers responsible for all taxes, including doc, stamps, and intangible tax. Equal housing lender.
At MD Now, you never need an appointment. Whenever you feel yucky, walk in 365 days a year, and the physician-led teams of healthcare professionals are waiting to help you feel better. There's now more than 65 convenient, state-of-the-art locations all throughout South Florida, and MD Now is ready. They can test, diagnose, and treat a full spectrum of illnesses, ready to help you feel better now. MDNow.com.
Experience the Anajar Levine difference. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
From the Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach studio, get up to an EPA estimated 50 miles per gallon at Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach. This is 97.9 WRMF Palm Beach.
It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. Virginia, take it away, cause you know we need that Dirt of the Day.
Well, did you see Kevin Spacey is currently answering charges that he was inappropriate sexual misconduct with someone that they say was 14 at the time. Now, the guy's name is Anthony Rapp, and he says he was 14 back in 1986 when Kevin Spacey was 26 and invited him to a party. He says he came to the party, and then when the party was like winding down and everybody else left, it was just him and Kevin Spacey, and that Kevin Spacey attacked him, pushed him on the bed, very sexually aggressive. Kevin Spacey was kind of visibly upset and crying on the stand, or at least just like trying to cry on the stand.
Well, he hasn't had a role in a while. He needed something to sink his teeth in. Of course he's going to.
He says he never should have apologized for what happened back in the day, that it was actually a publicist that made him apologize for whatever went down between him and Anthony Rapp. And he says he didn't do anything. He regrets apologizing because he didn't do anything to apologize for, but a publicist made him apologize. So
it's a weird thing to make someone apologize for.
Yeah, it is.
Would you apologize for that, Kev, if you didn't do it?
No, I don't think so.
Spacey's getting sued for $40 million by Anthony Rapp, and so it's a pretty big deal. And what they're saying is, look, if you didn't do it, why did you apologize?
Yeah, I mean, that's really a terrible idea. And the one thing that I can't imagine, I would think if you were a celebrity, you'd want to have a publicist and an attorney that are working in coordination with everything you do. Because I would think an attorney would tell you, saying, if you did not do this, do not apologize, because now a civil suit for $40 million can easily be opened up against you, because now you're on record admitting that you've done this.
And they're using it against you in court.
So it's going to take the acting debut of your life to be able to convince a jury that you actually didn't do what you just said you did.
Well,
so don't say it.
He's bringing the tears.
Oh, well, if anybody can give a performance, it is Spacey.
Amen.
Well, he hasn't had a gig in so long. He's probably got so much acting built up.
Yeah.
The dude can act.
No doubt. Nobody's ever said that.
In other news, this is kind of weird. All 7 members of the supergroup BTS, they're from South Korea, they have to quit doing pop music, even though they're like so amazing and blazing on the charts, they have to go and complete their military service. They have to do this as a part of South Korean law. And anybody under the age of 30 is required to serve between 18 and 21 months in the military. And they're like, nope, doesn't matter. You're on the pop charts, you're killing it, you're making millions, don't matter. You got to go and serve in the South Korean army. Get in there, BTS.
I did not know that. What a factoid.
There are a lot of countries that do that. Israel's that way as well, that everybody has to serve a minimum of 2 years in the military.
Do you like that? Do you think that would give people different perspective on stuff?
Well, they do it because you have to. You know, South Korea is bellied up against North Korea, keeps firing rockets over their head. And in Israel, you have a battleground at your front doorstep every single day. So life is war in Israel. And so they need as many people as they have. And then the one thing that I couldn't believe when I had gone to Jerusalem is you have a lot of people in regular civilian clothes walking around with machine guns strapped around their back. So after you leave the service, you've been trained and they kind of use you as a civilian force, where if you never know when chaos might break out.
Wow.
They've got, when you go to the Wailing Wall, you just see dudes with machine guns all over their backs.
Ready to go.
Something goes down. They've been in the military before, and so they can say, hey, take your gun, and if you see something, help us out. So,
man,
you're kind of brave for vacationing there. I don't think I could.
Oh, you just got to be aware of what goes on, and there's certain parts of the city you don't want to go into after dark, and they do a lot of times close it down to tourists because it's just not a place to be. So, Gal Gadot, she did her 2 years. She's Israeli. She was in the military for 2 years.
I love learning from you, baby.
That's
I love learning.
Can you imagine if we tried to do that in the U.S.?
Well, that's what I was thinking that. I go, what would people be like if they had to? If you were forced to serve in the military?
Well, I think my dad was.
Yeah, I mean, I know back
the
in the day.
Back in the 70s.
It's the last time we've ever had that.
That was real.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's been a while.
And finally here, Kanye West has struck a deal to buy the social media platform Parler. I guess he said this is a conservative platform that he wants to be able to freely express himself on. Terms were not disclosed, but yeah, Kanye is going to own Parler, the social media platform.
Okay.
And that's what's going on in your dirt.
All right. Got a few celebrity birthdays going on today. Zac Efron is now 35 years old. Remember when he was in High School Musical?
I do.
Dude's almost middle age.
It's crazy to think about.
What the heck, man?
We all got old.
Yeah, Neo is 43. Jean-Claude Van Damme, if you know who he is, you are old. He's 62. He used to do a lot of kung fu movies. Hi-ya. Really good one to go back. Bloodsport. You think Suits would hate that?
With a passion. I don't think I think Suits acts like he watches it and doesn't watch it. He goes,
yeah.
It was good, guys.
I think I have to go back and watch that. I remember as a kid, a teenage boy, man, that was the movie. That was so cool.
Can Jean-Claude Van Damme really fight in real life? If he was to get, in a brawl, he can handle himself, or is it all movie stuff? Is it movie magic?
I remember that debate because once upon a time he was big, as well as that greasy guy with the ponytail that loves Russia. What's his name?
Oh, yeah.
Remember he was
Steven Seagal. Yeah, he was supposed to be a third-degree black belt.
Yeah, they always had that debate, and I thought the fact was that Steven Seagal could really fight in real life, and Jean-Claude Van Damme was more of movie acting.
And I heard Chuck Norris can really fight too.
Chuck Norris can really fight, and then I think Bruce Lee, it's not like he trained since a kid. I think he kind of did it more for the acting as well, but he wound up being really fast and looked really good doing it. So he did study as well, but yeah, Bruce Lee is tough. If you had them all in a tournament, a la Karate Kid style, and they were in their prime, who would come out on top?
Do you throw Stallone in there? In his prime?
No.
You think he gets thrashed?
He gets thrashed. I don't even think he qualifies for that. He was definitely movie acting. We got Martina Navratilova. She is turning 66 years old today.
Oh, I kind of like her a lot now because she was on the Real Housewives of Miami. They had her. She's dating one of the girls that was featured on the show. So you saw a good bit of Martina, and I kind of like her more.
She's a little feisty, isn't she?
She is.
Yeah. She doesn't. She will give her opinion on stuff.
And she don't put up with these girls' drama. She puts them in their place, and I kind of like that.
Tennis legend.
Sassy.
Legend.
Yeah.
Spitfire.
Yeah, no doubt. Also, happy birthday to Madeline's Poppy and my sweet pineapples Jim. That's from Madeline and Boo. There's a photo of the birthday boy.
Aw, so cute.
Happy 10th birthday to Naomi from Mom, Dad, Sawyer, Nina, and Grandmom. We got a happy birthday to Angie from Alexis. Also, it is my son's 7th birthday. Happy birthday to Jacoby. He's the sweetest, most loving kid. Ready to meet his baby sister Amelia in 4 weeks. Mom and Biscuit love you to the moon and back. Got a photo of him there on Kvj TV.
Aww.
Uncle Scott's having a birthday. Shelby and Cooper the Pooper. Christine and Uncle Cheese there.
Yay.
Got a lot of time for Cooper the Pooper.
Are there 50 Cooper the Poopers out there? Just one?
Yeah. I would assume. Jason Klein, happy birthday from the in-laws. Denise sent that in. Happy 35th birthday to my smart, funny wife, Ashley. From Caleb, CJ Xander, and Aldi. Also, happy birthday, Bean from Pickle.
Pickle.
Had the best birthday ever. Got a birthday, want to shout out? Let us know. Mail at kvjshow.com. MAIL at kvjshow.com. Got some random questions coming up here in just a couple of minutes, including how can you tell if you've had one too many? You think you're okay, but you then realize when you do this that you're actually drunk. We'll discuss coming up next.
Holding me back, gravity's holding me back. I want you to hold out the palm of your hand. Why don't we leave it at that? Nothing to say. Everything gets in the way. Seems you cannot be replaced, and I'm the one who'll stay. Oh, in this world, it's just us. You know it's not the same as it was. In this world, it's just us. You know it's not the same. Harry, you're no good alone. Why are you sitting at home on the floor? What kind of pills are you on? Ringing the bell, and nobody's coming to help. Your daddy lives by himself. He just wants to know that you're well. Oh, in this world, it's just us. You know it's not the same as it was. In this world, it's just us. You know it's not the same as it was. As it was. As it was. You know it's not the same. Get headlines, feed internet. I don't wanna talk about the way that it was. Leave America to kids follow her. I don't wanna talk about us doing it first. As it was. You know it's not the same as it was. As it was. As it was.
Okay, I got a couple random questions here for you. What is one thing that you always have in your kitchen, your pantry, your refrigerator? When you realize I'm out of this, you run right to the store and get it again.
I gotta have eggs.
Eggs.
Always, because I love eggs. I do so much egging.
Oh, you do? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I don't feel relaxed or safe if I don't have at minimum a loaf of potato bread and cheese.
Okay.
So the cheese wouldn't be in my shelf, but I have to have my bread.
Okay, so you always have to have potato bread.
I do.
Without that, you got to go get it. Mine's nuts.
Nuts.
Always got to have nuts.
Oh, I was thinking of you the other day.
Yeah.
I was eating some nuts.
Yeah.
They were beer nuts. And then
Yeah.
I'm going, I wonder if Kevin can eat these. And then as I'm eating them, I'm going, no, man, they taste way too good. So much salt on my fingers. You can't eat these.
Yeah, I mean, I will. I'll have those. That to me is, I try to stay away from those. I typically do the unsalted, roasted. That's kind of where I go with my nut action.
They get me at my liquor store because right before you buy your whiskey, they've got a nut section. And nut galore.
Oh, yeah.
All kind of good stuff
Well,
there.
nuts go great with alcohol.
They
really
do.
Yeah, they're just so munchable. And
they got these honey mustard pretzels that I'm really into. They are the talk of my... Anytime anyone comes over, these honey mustard pretzels...
And away he goes, Virginia.
Sorry.
Pretzels and nuts.
It was the one thing you have to have in your kitchen. Next thing you know, we're on pretzels and just... vroom.
I love snacks.
Oh, we find that obvious. Okay, if you could make one thing free, what would it be? We asked this question on the KVJ Show Facebook page. There's a lot of really good answers. Anything from obviously food, water, medicine, to shelter, to education.
Medicine's a good one. There are so many people
Yeah.
that can't afford whatever prescription they need. Medicine's a great one.
I know it's lower down the list now because you got to take care of the necessities, but internet, I think, is becoming one of those things that, honestly, to connect with the world and just stay informed and get things, the internet is becoming one of those viable sources for information that can save a life and better your life. So I wish one day we could see free internet globally.
I mean, my heart's where the food is at. I'd love to be able...
He's back.
I don't like the idea of people going hungry.
You're right.
Sandwiches for all.
It's a good challenge. Can we keep Jaybird from talking about food for 5 minutes?
No.
I'll take that challenge.
Okay,
I
all right.
will.
Okay.
And I'll try to get it out of my head.
Yeah, well,
and I'll
okay.
just be I'll try to be as natural.
We'll just see if your food Tourette's comes
Okay.
out. Soda.
Start asking him what he's going to do later. He can't. He'll break.
Yeah, I will break. If you ask me questions, I will break under questioning.
What's your day like when you leave here?
Without a doubt, gotta go get a pizza.
She's weak.
Okay. How can you tell if you've had one too many? Really, my best way, because a lot of times I'm not sure, because I might be already tired, and so as I'm drinking, I'm like, all right. And it's not too many, but you do feel relaxed, so I can tell it's starting to work, but that's not necessarily too many. So for me, my tell-all is if I've had too many is I can't type. It's a disaster. Because I'm pretty much always having to do prep. So, I'll be drinking whatever and just trying to do some stuff, some work for the show. And I'm like, I can't type. I'm like, dang it, I drank too much.
Yeah.
That's always my telltale that it's like I've had too many. It's like I can't type. It's just gone. The ability to type, forget about it. Takes forever. My spell check is like, come on, dude.
When Panda says it's time to go.
I know Virginia's very well. She does a thing she starts biting her lips, and she does turn into a complaining Urkel from Family Matters.
Her voice changes.
Can I do this? Oh, Mama needs a roadie.
Hers, it used to always be Bay. Everybody became, hey, Bay.
She does. She gets. She starts calling you
Bay.
or just any kind of a sweet nickname.
A sweet, yeah.
Yeah. Hi, Bay.
It used to always be the Bay. As soon as the Bay came out, you're like, all right, here goes Virginia. Yep. We asked on the KVJ Show Facebook page what other people had to say. Vanica starts repeating herself. Malika said, my husband starts calling me party girl and tries to get me home before I start dancing on tables again. Rita says, I feel like I'm in a video game. Everything around me seems to move at a very slow pace.
Oh, that's weird.
If a video game is buffering.
Y'all been around me enough. Can you tell when I start getting a little in me? What starts to happen? I think...
You get this weird stare, and I have to repeat. If I'm trying to tell you something, I have to repeat myself like 3 times because you go, wait, what?
Wait, what?
Wait, what?
Yeah, I like to start dancing.
You do. You like to
and
dance.
Singing will start to happen quickly.
All I have to do is turn the camera on you like I'm videoing. I don't even have to really be videoing.
And it's
But if you see
There he
me
goes.
like I'm pretending to video you,
Yeah.
you immediately start doing the cat daddy.
Okay, yeah. Cat Daddy is a good sign.
He loves the cat daddy.
He does. Uh-huh.
And he is a kid, Danny.
Mm-hmm. A lot of people get loud according to their comments. Nikki gets honest. Look out.
Ooh, I don't know. I don't know about that one. Let's keep it light.
And Kathy starts grinding on guys.
Whoa.
Okay.
All right.
All right, another question here. Where are you banned from? I've had places that I have been banned from before. I think they're letting me back in. I'm not sure if I'm currently banned from any place.
I remember that one buddy that I went to Hooters with a long time ago, and his wife hates the show, hates me. Mm-hmm. He's banned from my house. She knows about the Halloween party. He's not allowed to go. Banned forever.
Wow.
Which is, I mean, I don't really care.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Do you have any place you're banned from, Virginia?
I'm trying to think. I have places I won't go because of my behavior the last time I was there.
Okay.
I was banned from Bradley's for a while.
Yeah, you told us that.
3 times in one night I got kicked out.
It's impressive.
It's impressive I got back in 2 other times.
You kept it's easy to sneak back in Bradley's.
I guess it was.
Mm-hmm. We asked the question on our Facebook page, where are you banned from? Jason from Hertz Car Rental. I flipped a rental car in the Arizona desert.
Oh,
wow.
dude.
So they banned you for that?
Yeah, he said they were excellent replacing it, got me on my way, but they promptly banned me after I completed my trip, said do not come back here again.
I wonder what you did.
Yeah, how do you
flip?
You're in a desert.
Wow, you flipped a car. How fast were you going?
It's a good question. Holly said she's indefinitely banned from City Walk in Orlando.
I could see that.
Would they remember her, though?
Yeah, I don't know, because she said what happened was she was at a bachelorette party, invited up on the VIP stage, and some random guy started grinding on my friend, so I told him off, and he ended up being the owner of the club. Got us all kicked out and had us banned from City Walk. I was sobbing on the curb by the end of the night. I wouldn't
owner
think
of
so,
the
though.
club was grinding?
Yeah.
Imagine that, a club owner being sleazy.
Yeah. We got Amanda. She is banned from a mom group in Stewart. A mother made a snarky remark, and I told her to go scratch.
I don't know. I don't see you doing well in one of those, Virginia.
No, I wouldn't do well on mom group.
Mm-hmm. Jordan is banned from Planet Fitness. He was lifting too much weight, or so they said. He said I wasn't. They claimed I was intimidating guests. So as I was walking out, somebody was eating a piece of pizza on the ab machine. And I'm like, this gym is a joke. I turned to the person working the thing. I grabbed their pizza and threw it in the garbage.
And he's banned for life.
Banned for life. That's what it was. You get rid of the pizza, Planet Fitness, you're banned for life.
What a way to go out.
That's a power move right there.
Yeah.
We went out big. And Johnny is banned from a semi-local Walmart. I bought 500 for rectal use only stickers, like the ones used on the side of a pill bottle, and I walked around the store and I stuck them on everything from produce, hair curlers, deodorant, air freshener. Totally worth it.
Something tells me Walmart will let you back in.
Yeah.
They won't notice.
No, they're not going to notice. They got other things are going on there. All right, coming up here in a couple of minutes, we got some Am I the Jerk emails. Somebody's asking, am I the jerk if I hand out full-size candy bars for Halloween?
Jerk?
What?
No, kids will love you.
Okay, well, apparently somebody's saying they're being a jerk if they do. We'll tell you why next.
From the WRMF Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys Traffic Center. If you've been in an accident, call the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733.
While the price of gas stays high, the cost of taking a Brightline train is coming down, with fares now starting at $10 when you book at least 2 days before your ride. Dump the pump and book today at GoBrightline.com. 95 southbound has reopened after an earlier accident at Belvedere Road. However, 2 right lanes are still blocked in the area, and delays are still fairly heavy through Palm Beach Lakes Boulevard. Give yourself extra time through that area this morning. We're also seeing heavy delays on the Turnpike southbound, this one due to an accident before Boynton Beach Boulevard. Look for 2 right lanes blocked in that area. And in Broward County, we have an accident on University Drive causing delays southbound. This is at Nova University's entrance. Look for 2 right lanes blocked there. Traffic, a service of Palm Beach Mitsubishi. I'm Suits 379 WRMF.
Mitsubishi North America is offering $500 hurricane relief rebate, and Palm Beach Mitsubishi is offering an additional $1,000 on all new Mitsubishi vehicles. Palm Beach Mitsubishi, across from the Palm Beach Airport. PalmBeachMitsubishi.com.
What's your name?
Mary.
Everybody's feeling the love.
And you were raised to be
a hunter.
of all kinds of monsters.
For the Winchesters.
She's meaner when you get to know her.
Tonight on the CW, catch the new hit series critics are calling engaging and fun. A confident, entertaining prequel. Definitely a journey worth taking.
So you're all in, huh?
I was born to do this.
The Winchesters. Don't miss the new hit series, all new tonight on the CW.
The Winchesters, tonight at 8 on CW 34.
The National Desk. America's News Now.
Breaking news from the live desk.
The Pentagon now working around the clock.
The National Desk tracks the next weather maker across America now.
Getting pelted by the wind and the rain. Impartial, fact-based journalism.
They're making too much money by keeping patients in the dark.
This is the National Desk. Choose America's News now.
Weeknights at 10 on CW 34.
There's a reason Comcast Business powers more businesses than any other provider. Actually, there's a few. Comcast Business offers the fastest, reliable network, the peace of mind that comes with Security Edge, helping to protect all your connected devices, and the most reliable 5G mobile network. Want me to keep going? I can. Whether your small business is starting or growing, you need Comcast Business. Technology solutions that put you ahead and give you serious savings. Comcast Business, powering possibilities.
Get internet security and voice for just $40 per month for 12 months when you add mobile. Plus, get free installation and ask how to get a $500 prepaid card with a qualifying gig bundle. Ends 11/6/2022. Restrictions apply. Requires Eagle Bill and AutoPay. New Comcast Business 250 megabit per second internet. Security Edge and one voice line customers only. 2-year agreement required. Equipment taxes and other fees and subject to change. Must add mobile 90 days from internet install and keep all services for mobile discount. Comcast Business Mobile utilizes the network with the most RootMetrics 5G data reliability wins in 1H 2022. Results may vary. Award is not an endorsement.
Student debt, climate, the justice system, voting rights. There's a lot going on. Sometimes it can feel overwhelming. But voting is the way to make your voice heard on the issues that matter in our community. Be a part of the conversation. Florida voters. Election day is approaching, and Vote.org has everything you need to get ready. Visit Vote.org today to make sure you're registered and make a plan to vote early. Speak up for yourself. Speak up for your community. Vote. Paid for by Vote.org.
Everything, our farm, our stand, our pop-up shop, it really all started when we discovered the benefits of local, raw honey for our family.
And then we decided to turn it into a business.
We were looking for something to help us get up and running.
So we got the Chase Business Complete Banking Account.
It's more than a bank account. It comes with Quick Accept, which lets us take card payments anytime, anywhere in the U.S. using the Chase mobile app. Plus, we get same-day deposits at no extra cost. For us, it's more than honey. It's about sharing a little sweetness with the world.
Get the Chase Business Complete Banking Account with the essentials you need to help get your business going. Learn more at chase.com/business-complete-banking. Chase for business. Make more of what's yours. Quick Accept is not available in U.S. territories. Enrollment required. Usage subject to approval. Same-day deposits available for payments before 8 p.m. Eastern Time, Sunday to Friday. Fees and rates apply for checking and processing. Limitations and restrictions apply. Participants compensated. Merchant services provided by Payment Tech LLC and WePay Inc. Subsidiaries of J.P. Morgan Chase Bank and a member FDIC.
At Diamonds Direct, they've got more inventory than anybody else in the jewelry business. Massive stores. You've got to go see their showroom. It's right there in Boca, behind the Town Center Mall. You can't miss it. It's huge. And you're not going to believe the guarantees and warranties. I love the fact that they stand behind their product. Diamonds Direct. They cut out the middleman so there's no markup. You deal directly with the diamond cutters. This is how you're going to get the best deal and the best warranty and the best guarantee, because at Diamonds Direct, they always offer a 110% diamond upgrade guarantee. So later, when you want to trade in your diamond for a bigger one, they will give you 110% of the original purchase price towards your new diamond. Go check them out. You'll be so impressed with the way they do business. Store hours, directions, and more at diamondsdirect.com, and then see them in Boca behind the Boca Mall. Diamondsdirect.com.
With the new Dunkin' Rewards program, you can save them, stack them, and use them how you want. Through October 31st, Rewards members get a free breakfast sandwich with the purchase of any medium or larger beverage. Join today. America runs on Dunkin'. Limit 1 per member. Cannot be combined with any other offer. Participation may vary. Limited time offer. Exclude signature sandwiches and wraps. Terms apply.
For over 150 years, CIBC has helped people go from where they are to wherever they want to be. Commercial banking, capital markets, private wealth. CIBC. Ambitions made real. CIBC Bank USA, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
With PGT Custom Windows and Doors, you'll have greater peace of mind knowing you're protected from storms, noise, and intrusion. There's never been a better time to upgrade your home with PGT impact-resistant windows and doors. PGT is offering Florida homeowners $35 off every window and $110 off every door from their WinGuard impact-resistant products, plus 0% sales tax. Visit pgtwindows.com/rebate. PGT. Someday is now.
South Florida weather is 15 seconds away from the H. Gregg West Palm Beach Weather Center.
The real fun starts in October. Stop by hgregg.com on Military Trail and enjoy savings without the scare. Whatever your taste or budget is, they've got a huge inventory with a perfect match for you. hgregg.com. Save more, drive happy.
Your WPTV First Alert forecast calls for temperatures this morning in the mid to upper 70s with an isolated shower for the morning commute. This afternoon, highs reaching the upper 80s, a 50% chance for showers and storms. Some of those storms could be on the stronger side. I'm WPTV First Alert meteorologist Katya Hall for 97.9 WRMF.
This report is sponsored by Blue Stream Fiber. HOA and condo board members, make your job easier and bring the fastest, most reliable fiber internet and TV service to your residential community with Blue Stream Fiber, because no one complains about great internet and TV. Visit bluestreamfiber.com/Volt today.
The Mesman and Dover Law Firm, your accidentattorneys.com. Free consultations 866-954-MORE.
What's hot now on the KVJ Show?
You know that 97.9 WRMF app is really easy and convenient to consume all things WRMF. Listen to the radio station anytime you want on demand, or the KVJ show. Weekday mornings 6 to 10 a.m., even the Saturday replay on Saturday mornings. And when you do, you can be winning cool things and tickets and cash and Spookyville 4-packs or maybe a Visa gift card. There's so many cool options that you can get. You can download it for free right now in your app store. Listen not only to us live, but you can check out our regular show every day or even our After the Show podcast. Send us text and audio messages all on the new WRMF app.
Get the info on everything that's going on with us at kvjshow.com.
All of these people in my life acting berserk. I'm feeling all pissed off and hurt. I need to know if I am the jerk. Oh, am I the jerk? Oh.
Okay, got a bunch of emails sitting in front of me here. Thank you very much for sending them in. We're going to give you our ruling if you're a jerk or not. Good. First person wants to know, am I the jerk if I hand out full-size candy bars for Halloween?
No.
Says, I'm a big kid at heart, and I love going big on Halloween. That includes king-size Snickers for all the kids who come to my house. But apparently that now makes me a jerk. My husband told me that I should be giving out fun-size candy bars. He said that just because I love Snickers doesn't mean that all kids love Snickers. He believes that fun-sized candy offers more variety. He also believes that it is better for kids with allergies to actually have an option of a candy bar that they can actually eat. He even brought me some dumb article from CNN just to prove his point. Traditionally, Halloween has been my holiday. My husband loves Christmas, and I let him control everything for that holiday. Halloween was always mine, and now I resent that he is stepping into my domain. Am I a jerk for being uncompromising on this? Find me any kid who doesn't want a king-size Snickers for Halloween. Yeah, I don't see why you would be a jerk. I would not go all haywire just because CNN has written an article. I actually did a search to see what it's about. And yeah, they are on there trying to make all the points that your husband read this article and now thinks that you're insensitive, and so he's buying into the ridiculous woke Kool-Aid. So
I don't even get this. I mean, look, part of trick-or-treating is you get some stuff you don't always love.
Right, but then you trade with other kids or your siblings, and then I'm sure there's somebody in your house that will be happy to trade you something for the king-size Snicker. Like, it's valuable.
Yeah, I say you stay your ground. I think you're right on this. If you need our validation, to me, I'd say to your husband, stay in your lane. You're Christmas, I'm Halloween. I don't tell you what ornaments to put on the tree, so don't tell me what candy to hand out.
Your husband sounds annoying.
Your husband sounds like he really is sticking his nose where it doesn't belong.
Yeah.
Why are you so interested in what she's giving out for Halloween?
Yeah.
Calm down.
Now, on a side note, is it cool to have variety? Yeah, it's cool, but also, this is trick-or-treating. You get what you get.
If you don't, you don't.
If you're not going to always get what you want.
Mm-hmm.
But I do agree with the king size Snickers.
I'm going to go with extra bundles of cotton candy or candy corn this year. Does that make me a jerk?
I think anyone participating in Halloween is not a jerk. Do I think you're doing it the right way? And is it the greatest strategy? No, but you do you, baby.
It's a talkable, right?
Yeah. Look, just because I hate cotton candy, just because I hate candy corn, doesn't mean the world does.
Some kids would love it.
Yeah, they would.
Circus peanuts.
I'm going to kick your ass and egg your house and then put dog
but it doesn't
poop.
make me a jerk.
It does. No, it does.
Right,
yeah, if you're
okay.
giving out circus peanuts, you're trying to. You're trying to get some.
I like circus peanuts.
If I hand out pennies.
Oh,
that is broke.
That is.
If I hand out toothbrushes.
Now you are the jerk.
Okay, well now we've defined how you can be a jerk on Halloween by what you hand out. It's not king size Snickers, it's the other items.
You really are the jerk if you give out a toothbrush for Halloween because it's not the time for it, baby. It's just not. This is a night about dressing up, make believe, candy. It's not about the lecture of the teeth.
Okay. All right, another email here. Am I a jerk for dating a girl that rejected my friend? It says my friend went out with this woman we work with for one date, and then she told him that she wanted to just be friends after. He took her pretty hard because he has the biggest crush on her. Fast forward to this past weekend, I saw her randomly out at a bar, and she confessed how she actually has a crush on me.
Oh, boy.
I told her that my friend was really into her, but she said that she found my friend annoying and just was not her type, and she wants to go out this weekend. I know how my friend is. He's going to get very mad and emotional about the whole thing. Here's why I'm struggling with this. I've always been into her, but backed off when I knew my friend liked her. Now that I know how she feels about him, I feel like I should be allowed to go out with her. We both seem to like each other, and I'd love to see where it goes. Am I a jerk if I go out with this woman?
Your friend is going to be crushed. And you got to decide which one you want, your friend or this chick, because you're not going to be able to have both.
She's right, and it sucks because the friend really needs to drop the ego. She's not into you, dude. And as soon as someone's not into you, they really should be. They never had a romantic relationship. They went out and she didn't like him. There's no love connection there. The friend really should give the blessing.
But he won't.
But he won't.
He's going to be so emotional.
And the witch is right. What do you want? Do you want to go out with this girl? Which I think you do have the right to do.
Yeah.
But it is going to cause complete chaos with your friend.
And
what do you
maybe
want?
in the beginning, if you do want to go out with her, you guys should keep it on the DL. Don't tell anybody. Don't publicize it. Don't make it a thing. And then if you guys don't work out, maybe your friend won't find out about it. No harm, no foul.
Yeah, I'm seeing people going, what about bro code and all that? Bro code is when someone's been in a relationship. You've had a history with them.
They never dated. They went on
didn't.
one date and she didn't like
She
him.
didn't like him. So for you to get to hold it over you cannot go out with her. If I can't have her, nobody can.
You can't stake a claim to that.
That's not a cool move.
I saw this one time where there was this girl and she would claim every guy, but no guy ever liked her. And then she would get mad at all her friends because then, the guys would be into her friends and then she'd get mad at all her friends. And they finally had to sit her down and be like, it doesn't work that way. You can't go around and claim like he's mine. These guys are never into you. We're never going to be able to date any attractive guy ever again. Because you throw out these codes and you're going, you broke girl code. And it's like, no,
they were never
you
into you.
Right.
And that's kind of it's a psycho move.
You're right.
To do that.
It's not bro code. Bro code is when they were with somebody and there was a mutual attraction. They were mutually together.
A relationship.
Otherwise, you'll have that friend, like what I saw. The show was like, he's mine. No, he's mine. It's like, stop.
I've seen it before, and it's very annoying.
Yes. You can't claim every guy that's out there.
Now, if they were together and they had made out and they were popping for a couple weeks and stuff like that, then I go, all right,
back off.
You got to back off.
Mm-hmm. A couple other emails that we got here. It says, my sister and her husband are expecting a baby. Well, before they got married, he had a pet snake, and now his collection's grown to more than 8. And the newest addition is a venomous viper, a snake so dangerous their exotic veterinarian will not even see it.
Oh, my gosh.
This has put me on edge, and I'm infuriated that he has no intentions of getting rid of it with a baby on the way. I want the snake out of the house immediately. My parents agree with me, but they don't want to rock the boat and speak up and cause any drama. I don't have a strained relationship with my sister, but I feel very passionately about this and believe it is completely reckless and unnecessary. If I stand my ground, am I a jerk? I think you can only voice your opinion, and then what will be, will be. What are you going to do at that point? I don't think it's anything illegal, right? I don't know that you can call DCF or anything like that. I don't know what the rules of this are. Yes, it doesn't seem like a great idea to have a baby and a viper in the same house.
No, say it out loud.
It doesn't feel like it.
It doesn't feel like a good idea to even have a viper, because if the vet won't even see the viper,
Right.
and the vet loves all animals, that tells you right there that the viper is not a good plan.
The viper just sounds intense. I really don't know if a viper is that poisonous or whatever, but it sounds like they are.
Yeah,
viper.
A viper feels like a horrible idea.
I don't know where you're going to take this, but I think voicing your opinion, just saying, hey, it makes me uncomfortable. It's your life, but it makes me uncomfortable. I just wanted to say something. I think you should at least really think long and hard about this. What will be more important to you, your husband's snake collection or your infant child that you're bringing into this world together?
Viper's got to be pretty poisonous because it's a common name in G.I. Joe where there's always vipers around. So I assume they're trying to...
I would be like, there's no way I'm living in a house with a viper, baby or not. It's me or the viper, bruh.
Right. Well, I think they're set a little bit different, but yeah, if you've got a venomous viper and you've got a baby, I would at least say something.
It's insanity.
With that said,
the vet won't even see the viper.
That's a cool nickname for someone who's kind of badass. Here's my boy Viper. It's kind of
Viper Pennington.
Viper's a badass.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, if you have got a situation, want to know if you are the jerk or not, you can send us an email, mail@kvjshow.com, mail@kvjshow.com, and we will answer your question for you. Coming up here in a couple minutes, very excited, going to be playing a round of the Like game. Thank you to Summer who put this on our radar. Apparently, Haley Bieber was on that Call Her Daddy podcast, and boy, she is a liker. We'll hear how bad coming up next on the KVJ Show.
She found her a replacement. I swear now I can't take it, knowing somebody's got my baby. And now you ain't around, baby, I can't think. I should've put it down, should've got that ring, cause I can still feel it in the air. See her pretty face, run my fingers through her hair. My love, my life, my shorty, my wife. She left me, I'm tight, cause I knew that it just ain't right. I was thinking about her. I see her face at every turn, trying to get my usher on, but I can't let it burn. And I just hope she know that she the only one I yearn for. More and more I miss her, what will I learn? Didn't give her all my love, I guess now I got my payback. Now I'm in the club thinking all about my baby. Hey, she was so easy to love, but wait, I guess that love wasn't enough. I'm going through it every time that I'm alone, and now I'm wishing she'd pick up the phone. But she made the decision that she wanted to move on, cause I was wrong. And I was thinking about her, thinking about me, thinking about us. What we gon' be? Open my eyes, yeah. It was only just a dream. So I traveled back down that road. We should come back, no one knows. I realized, yeah, it was only just a dream. If you ever love somebody, put your hands up. If you ever love somebody, put your hands up. And now they gone and you wish you could give them everything, everything. Said if you ever love somebody, put your hands up. If you ever love somebody, put your hands up. Now they gone and you wish you could give them everything. I was thinking about her, thinking about me, thinking about us.
Well, we had an Am I the Jerk email. Somebody was getting all triggered by a CNN article saying that you are a jerk if you hand out king-size Snickers for Halloween because apparently you are depriving kids of variety. You're loading them down with what you think is the best candy bar out there and got to be sensitive to kids with nut allergies. You clearly are not. Thus, you are a jerk. But we kind of ruled it. Yeah,
I don't think that person's a jerk. And look, when you go out trick-or-treating, there's going to be some things out there with nuts. Make sure your parents are on that and watching everything.
Of course.
Well, I'll tell you, if you're in the state of Florida and you want to hand out the most popular candy, what do you hand out?
Reese's peanut butter cups.
Yeah.
Bang. Yep. That is the number one candy in the state of Florida.
Have y'all noticed, though, because we do show a lot of love for that candy on these airwaves, I've noticed a kind of a modern-day movement of Reese's Peanut Butter Cup hatred. Some people saying, oh, they're not as good, they're too chemically, they're too overrated. Have you been seeing that as well?
No.
I'm in it, though. I've been doing the research. I'm in that world.
This is your world.
It is.
Yeah.
It's definitely not mine. I'm trying to get away from molesting bags of Reese's like I like to do.
I hear you, Mom. I'm trying to make changes. It's just everywhere I go.
You're sitting by a box of Cakesters by Oreo?
Giant whoopie pie box.
Yeah.
Fat Kevin, these are pretty damn good.
Yeah.
They go down quick.
They do, huh?
A sleeve of these go down in the first.
How many calories per whoopie pie?
That per cookie is 5. Okay, it's for one pack. All right, it's $2.60 a cookie, I think.
$2.60 per cookie.
You say they go down pretty fast?
Oh my gosh!
How many cookies do you eat?
Maybe it's 2 cookies for the $2.60. I don't know. Okay, I'm not good with numbers and
math. He's tapping out.
Serving size 1 pack. How many cookies in 1 pack?
Let's open them up.
Oh, okay.
Well, once you open them, you know you're going to eat them.
Not necessarily.
Okay.
I want to film this. Kevin's opening those.
Kevin hasn't opened a box of Oreos since the 80s.
This is such a big moment.
Look how I'm struggling with it. I'm so out of practice.
He's like, what is this? Cellophane and cardboard.
Okay, so you got 2 cookies in 1 pack. That's 1 serving, so $2.60. So you've got 130 calories in that right there. If you're watching Kvj TV, I'm holding it up. So 130 there.
And it goes down real nice.
Yeah, so you eat one of these sleeves like you talked about, that's 260 calories.
The reason why those are dangerous, because you eat a whole box at 11A, and then around 2P, you want a pizza. You're still hungry.
These wouldn't be
It doesn't fill you
No.
up.
Yeah.
It's fun when you're chewing it, but then you're like, this is like just calories with none of the fill.
As soon as you overeat, you feel very depressed and sad about a lot of the change or a lot of the moves you've made.
The no changes.
No changes.
According to Instacart, Reese's Peanut Butter Cups, #1 in 33 states, including Florida. Then it's followed by flavored or peanut M&Ms in 15 states. And then 2 states were with milk chocolate M&Ms. So if you want to go the most popular, Reese's is #1, and then a variation of M&M's is second.
I don't know if I agree with that.
Okay. They're just going on their numbers.
And look, I love M&Ms. Don't get it twisted.
I know you bought that giant M&M character, and you're going to put that out for Halloween. Are you going to fill it with M&Ms?
So I'm debating on kind of like the email you just read. I was going to make that all with M&Ms.
Okay.
But I think it is cooler to have variety. Kids, imagine king-size bars of all sorts. Oh my gosh, it's a Kit Kat. Holy crud balls, it's a Snickers.
It is nice when kids can reach in there and get options.
I think I'm going to have a little mixed bag. I'm going to have the king-size. I'm going to have the miniature. I'm going to have a variety. There's going to be some Butterfinger.
You need to get some fruit ones, too, like a Starburst.
I know.
Or some gummy bears.
It's not all about me.
Twizzlers.
I don't agree with those kind of candies, but the kids love them, and it's about the kids.
I found another resource, Reviewed.com. They came out with the best Halloween candy rankings. They had the Reese's still at #1, but they had Twix at 2, and then Kit Kat and Take 5.
Ooh, Take 5. Oh,
yeah.
Denny's got me hooked.
He wants to eat 5.
I never was into Take 5, and Sweet Denny's got me hooked. hooked.
Yeah, what's in that?
Oh, everything.
Yeah.
Everything that Fat Kevin loves.
Uh-huh.
What is it?
You got there's peanut butter, there's pretzel, there's all kind of.
Is there caramel?
There's all kind of stuff in there.
Okay.
It really is just a smorgasbord of awesome.
Okay, so it's got pretty much everything in it then that you would possibly want. It says crunchy pretzels, smooth peanut butter, salty peanuts, and sweet caramel. All covered in a chocolatey coating.
And it goes down real quick.
Okay.
You love it.
And you want to pair that with a Mountain Dew.
Okay.
So you don't sleep for 2 days.
How's that diabetes?
I don't know. People are emailing me.
Instacart says that it sold 658 tons of candy last October.
Wow.
It's big stuff. We love our candy.
Are the Snickys going all in on Halloween this year, or is it just the bird?
Yeah, so we're going to have several Halloweens. We're going to come to your house for that Saturday party, and then we always blow it up in our neighborhood. That'll be Monday night because the actual Halloween is on Monday night with the trick-or-treating and the yard party and all that. So it's going to be fun.
To go back to that Take 5 real quick, if you are a candy bar lover and you haven't had that, do yourself a favor and get one right now.
Okay. All right.
And I'm not getting paid for that. That's love of the game advice.
That's free advice.
That one's free.
Okay. How to live your life. Coming up here in a couple minutes, Justin Bieber's wife, Hailey Bieber, was on the Call Her Daddy podcast, and these two girls are likers. Man, they can throw out the word like a lot.
Like, oh my gosh.
34-second clip. How many times do they both work in the word like, Virginia? What's your early guess?
34 seconds. I'm going to go 12 times.
Bird?
15.
Okay, 12, 15. We'll see if either one of you got it right coming up next.
From the WRMF Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys Traffic Center. If you've been in an accident, call the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733.
While the price of gas stays high, the cost of taking a Brightline train is coming down, with fares now starting at $10 when you book at least 2 days before your ride. Dump the pump and book today at GoBrightline.com. Still seeing delays through West Palm Beach this morning on 95 southbound due to this earlier accident involving a tractor-trailer right at the Belvedere curve. This is blocking 2 right lanes. Plus, we have an accident that's tying you up on the Turnpike southbound on the approach to Boynton Beach Boulevard. Look for a left lane blocked in that area. In Broward County, we also have a crash that's tying you up on 95 northbound. This one before Sheridan Street has 1 left lane blocked, and an accident on University Drive southbound right at the entrance to Nova University is causing delays as well. Look for 2 right lanes blocked there. Traffic, a service of Palm Beach Mitsubishi. I'm Suits 79 WRMF.
In today's economy, it's almost impossible to find new vehicles at affordable prices. Not at Palm Beach Mitsubishi. Save time and money on our new Outlanders, Mirages, and Eclipse Cross. Palm Beach Mitsubishi, across from the Palm Beach Airport. PalmBeachMitsubishi.com.
You know, Xfinity does great stuff when it comes to internet. Reliable, super fast, everything that you need. I've had it for 23 years now. Every time I call and they got to do any kind of like service thing, they're like, wow, man, you really love Xfinity. I'm like, yeah, that's why I don't switch, because I really do love it. There's so many great things that they offer. And if you've gone with 5G home internet and you're like saying, yeah, I thought this was going to be awesome, it's not great, you know, you need to go over to Xfinity because they are doing it right. And not everybody is. Like, if you notice that you have slower speeds at busier times of the day, you don't have good internet. You're not going to have that problem with Xfinity. And you can switch and get over to 3 times more bandwidth, supersonic speeds, and reliable connections that you can count on. Xfinity gives you internet that works the way it's supposed to work. And right now, you can learn about the next generation Wi-Fi from Xfinity or get started with 300 megabit per second internet for just $55 a month for 12 months with no annual contract required, with unlimited data included for 12 months. Just go to Xfinity.com, TMO fax after a slash, call 1-800-XFINITY or go to an Xfinity store today to learn more.
Whether you take the scenic route, the shortcut, or have to take a detour, it doesn't matter. There's a McDonald's around every corner, so you could always pick up a bundle of your favorites. Like a sizzling sausage McMuffin and hash browns in the morning for just $2.39, or a hot and spicy McChicken and small fries for $3.39 later. Bundles at McDonald's are always on the way, no matter which route you take. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Prices and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer or combo meal.
No matter what I get, it's 20% off every day when I spend $1 on the McDonald's app. So yesterday was my please the whole fam on the way to the game meal. Today is my finally get them to stop asking, are we there yet meal. Who knows what tomorrow will be? Maybe a delicious crispy chicken sandwich all for myself meal. Whatever it is, it's a win. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Offer valid through December 31st, 2022 at participating McDonald's. Valid once a day. Excludes tax. McD app download and registration required.
I absolutely love my dog, but the constant shedding, not so much. But then I got a Swiffer Sweeper Pet Kit, and it is amazing. These super thick cloths pick up a crazy amount of hair. Just look at all that. And that was from just one swipe. And the best part? Sweeper's so much easier to maneuver than a broom or a vacuum, easily getting around chairs and under the couch. You're right. Now I can focus on you, not your shedding. Swiffer Sweeper Pet Kit, because shed happens.
Well, I put that picture of your door, Kevin, on Instagram. And of course, it started a fight because people love to fight on Instagram. But
Okay.
there's one thing about that door. It is going to protect you in hurricane season. And you'll be able to look out of it and see what's going on during the storm, unlike with plywood.
Yeah, no, I always love that. That's one of the things that's really done is the glass that's there. It's secure because, yeah, you're not getting through that, whether it be a storm, a burglar, whatever. And it does let in a lot more light. The door itself is beautiful. So it's going to add to the look of your home. It's going to add to the safety of your home, the security of your home, and the value of your home. If you got a home in South Florida now, man, I mean, you saw what Hurricane Ian did. It's just you got to live up to building codes, and putting in regular windows makes zero sense in South Florida. You got to do this, and if you don't have it, BNT is the way to go.
Yeah, they have master installers. They are ready to help you. All this month, they have special rebates, and they're giving back a portion of proceeds to breast cancer awareness charity. BNT Windows and Doors. It's the company you can trust. I use them, and Kevin uses them. BNTwindowsanddoors.com.
This Halloween, Dunkin's ready for you to haunt harder. So sip the bone-chillingly bold peanut butter cup macchiato, savored with a frightfully enchanting spider donut. Or sink your fangs into the Dunkin' O-Lantern donut with a blood orange Dunkin' refresher. Price participation may vary. Limited time offer.
Did you know your home equity is one of the most affordable ways to borrow? Hi, I'm Mark Stefanski, Chairman and CEO of Third Federal, and it's true. The rate on a home equity line is less than a credit card, a personal loan, and even a car loan. And unlike a cash-out refi, with an equity line, you get to keep your current low mortgage rate. You only pay interest on what you actually need. Plus, at Third Federal, you don't pay any closing costs. So use your Third Federal home equity line of credit for whatever you want. Remodel your kitchen, pay for college, or even a family vacation. So go for it. Lock in today's guaranteed lowest rate and get as much as $200,000.
Right now at Third Federal, get the guaranteed lowest rate on an equity line of credit of prime, minus 0.76%, currently 5.49% APR, for balances of $50,000 and over. For balances under $50,000, the rate is prime minus 0.26%, currently 5.99% APR. Apply online or call 1-800-3RD-FED. See details for guarantee at thirdfederal.com. Restrictions apply. Rates subject to change. Borrowers responsible for all taxes, including dock, stamps, and intangible tax. Equal housing lender.
Now is a perfect time to get to Bedner's Farm Fresh Market, locally owned and operated with fresh, locally green produce that you've come to know and love from farm to fork. And this is the month because it's fall festival time through the end of the month with the pumpkin patch and homemade ice cream and frozen apple cider and so much more. There's tractor rides, corn mazes, even a sunflower field. That's at the Boynton Beach location. 3 area locations, Delray, Boynton, and West Palm Beach. It's Bedner's Farm Fresh Market this month for fall festival time.
Hey, it's Fitz from the Country Top 40, and if you got a big family like mine, you do not have time for aches and pains. You don't have time to wake up and say, my neck, my back. Here's something that'll keep you feeling good and going. Salon Paws Pain Relieving Patches. Put Salon Paws on sore muscles and joints for lasting pain relief. Research has shown that people that use Salon Paws reported less pain with improvement in mood, sleep, and the ability to work. So get back to the good life, because you deserve the good life with Salon Paws. It's good medicine.
Well, I went to Begin Anew yesterday. Renew your health, restore your beauty. I do this every 6 months where I do my blood work and I try to figure out exactly where I'm deficient and what I need to feel better, live better, look better. Begin Anew Med. They've got that semaglutide, which is how Kim Kardashian lost 16 pounds in 3 weeks to fit in that Marilyn Monroe dress. I know a girlfriend that's been doing it for a month and lost 30 pounds. Semaglutide, Begin Anew has it. It's non-habit forming. It will just drop the weight quick, and it's super safe. FDA approved. They've also got the testosterone that my husband has just started back up again. Lose the weight, look great, feel great. BeginAnewMed.com. Right there on Indiantown Road in the Fresh Market Plaza. BeginAnewMed.com.
Experience the Anna Jar and Levine difference. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
From the Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach studio, get up to an EPA estimated 50 miles per gallon at Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach. This is 97.9 WRMF Palm Beach. Here's what's coming up on the Dirt of the Day. Dirt of the Day.
Well, coming up in your Dirt of the Day, Jay-Z has a brand deal with Bacardi. But what is Bacardi doing that has Jay-Z pissed? And what's he going to make Bacardi do now? We'll get into it coming up in your Dirt.
Entertainment updates 5 minutes after every hour from the KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.
I got this email from one of our KVJ Nationers, Summer. She said, hey, if you want to play a fun little game, how many times does Hailey Bieber say the word like on the Call Her Daddy podcast? I just watched the first 5 minutes. And oh, wow. Okay, we got 34 seconds here of Hailey Bieber and the host Alex Cooper going back and forth. How many times are they going to say the word like in just 34 seconds? Virginia has guessed 12 times. Jaybird is guessing 15 times. Okay, so how many times do they actually say the word like?
I just wanted to feel comfortable, and I feel like I just wanted to wear like jeans and a t-shirt and
be
like,
cozy.
little, but like still cute. Mm-hmm. Still like a little vibe.
I feel like that's your entire vibe. Comfortable looking, and then having like a tinge of like super like sexy and cute, but like still like you can.
I can't stand being uncomfortable. I'll do it for a certain amount of time. I mean, like if I have to like go be on a carpet for a second and it's just like the look is the look and there's like something like stabbing me in the side, like I'll endure it for a second.
Oh, I got 14.
What is this called?
Call Her Daddy. It's a very popular podcast
I know,
out there.
okay, I hear about it. All right.
I don't think you'd like it.
I
actually think you might put your fist through the drywall.
That's the best they've had. That's it really humming.
What did I just listen to?
The bar is low, bruh.
Yeah.
Okay.
The bar is low. And she gets the biggest name. She got the Anna Delvey.
Yeah.
She got that Anna Delvey interview and did nothing with it.
Yeah.
I listened to the whole
Right.
thing. I watched it.
Yeah.
There was nothing that came out of that.
And Spotify gave her $10 million.
$10 million this hooker gets for that.
Right.
What the F? The bar is low, y'all.
It's amazing. It just feels like we're handing the wrong amounts of money to the wrong people in this world, doesn't it?
Yes.
It just doesn't feel right.
Kev, I'm not gonna lie, man. This Bieber is very good. I think we missed some. She's very good. There's a few that I think that flew under the radar. The likes.
Well, there's some of her, and then there's some of the host. So it's 2 of them, but I think all of them should count because it is a piece.
I didn't count any of the host.
Okay.
I was counting Bieber.
I counted the host. I had 14.
Okay. And 34 seconds, Denny's told me the actual count was 16.
Yeah, there's some that were, she's good. She would say like within 3 words, but twice.
Yeah. You get a double like
That's
here and there.
skill.
You get a double like.
That's skill.
Some of them are
pretty good.
softer than others.
Always love that game. Summer, thank you for doing the dirty work for us so we didn't have to.
It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. Virginia, take it away, cause you know we need that Dirt of the Day.
Well, we all know there is a bunch of money to be made in these celebrity alcohol brands. I feel like everybody's getting one these days, but Jay-Z has been in the game for a while. He's got a brand of top shelf cognac with Bacardi, where they're supposed to be 50-50 partners. But Jay-Z just filed a lawsuit against his partners at Bacardi, demanding full financial disclosure. Now, what he's saying here basically is, I don't trust you guys. I need you to show me all the books, all the records, all the locations of all the warehouses where you're storing barrels, bottles, accessories, anything has to do with my top shelf cognac that I did with you guys that we're supposed to be splitting 50-50 on. I don't trust your numbers, Bacardi. This will be interesting to see how this plays out. Did Bacardi try to slight Jay-Z and not pay him what they owe him? He's saying that's what's going on.
Okay. Y'all like to party with that Bacardi? You guys like that stuff?
I'm not a rum girl. I'd rather drink cognac before rum.
Okay. Too much sugar for me.
Cognac seems like it's a little bit more fancier, right?
It is.
Yak.
Yeah. The cognac is a little bit. You would like rum better than cognac, though.
No, I'm a pirate at heart.
Well,
it's a little
the rum is
sweeter.
Sweet.
Yeah. Okay.
You're a man of sugars.
Yes. Love it.
Uh-huh.
Well, there's a cute moment on Dancing with the Stars last night. I'm sure you guys saw it. I don't have to tell you what happened because you love that show. But Selma Blair was on there, and she's been battling multiple sclerosis. She's been trying to dance and keep up with the rigorous training that it takes to go into being on this show, but the MS, I guess, won out, and she danced her final dance last night. And here's a little bit of what that sounded like with Selma Blair on Dancing with the Stars.
Okay. All right.
How are you doing? You look like you're limping. Are you okay?
I can't go on with the competition. Pushed as far as I could. My body is definitely taking a hit. It's way too much for the safety of my bones. This is a dance for everyone that has tried and hoped that they could do more, but also the power in realizing when it's time to walk away. So I am so grateful to be able to do one last gentle dance.
Oh, and she danced, Cav.
Yeah.
They all gave her 10s. All the judges gave her a 10, and it's a very sweet moment. So good for her, though, for putting it out there and giving it her all and being somebody you can look up to if you're going through physical disability. And she can do Dancing with the Stars. That just shows you mind over matter, baby. Don't give up.
Yeah, no doubt.
And don't you give up either. You were in a dance contest a long time ago, and it didn't go so well for you. And I think it kind of broke your spirit. Don't you give up, Dancing Queen.
Oh, I still dance.
I know you do.
Just give me a little tequila. You want to see bad dancing? I will bring it.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what's going on in your dirt.
Okay, coming up here in just a couple minutes, time for another round of Do It, Bitch.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah. All right, let's get it on here. Time to decide who's going to be on whose team. Denny's is pulling out his partner. Who you got today, Denny's?
Oh, I got the Suits.
Oh, the
Okay.
kid, the prodigy.
Suits, or some people call him Pukes.
Dang. He threw up.
He went repelling and Ralphed all over himself.
I get it, man.
I do too. He's braver than me. I didn't get up there.
I'm proud he didn't crap himself.
We don't know that he didn't.
I didn't. I want that on the record.
That's a good thing to have on the record. That's a real good thing to have on the record. Okay, we have got Denny's and Suits. Virginia and Jaybird are two teams. It's a best out of 5 with 5 different topics. And I am going to put my money on Denny's and Suits.
Oh. I'm wearing flame glasses. That's a big mistake you just made, Ralston.
Well, I bet on the Bird the last 2 games and lost both of them.
Damn.
So I've got to change this week.
Different birdie this week.
Okay. We'll see.
Different birdie.
All right, we'll see. Okay. All right, so we're going to start off with Denny's and Suits. They're going to have the first topic, which is 3+ movie franchises.
And
Got to be at
Suits-
least 3 movies in it.
Suits will be guessing this round. I'll be gambling.
Okay.
And I'm going to gamble too, Kev.
Okay, you're going to be the gambler, Jaybird?
Oh, yeah.
He looks like a gambler.
He does. He looks like he's playing Texas Hold'em.
That's
All right.
Let it
Hold
ride.
him. Don't fold him.
Okay, so what do you think here, Denny's? How many will Suits get on 3+ movie franchises?
It's a 3+ movie franchises.
Got to have at least 3 in it. Could have more, but it has
Yes.
at least 3.
Has to have at least 3. I'm gonna start off at 5.
Gonna go with 5. Okay. Jaybird, what do you think about with Virginia? How many can she name in 10 seconds?
Well, movies ain't her strong suit, but she's got a heart of gold and she can do 6.
6, okay. All right. Where are we at here, Denny's? How do you want to play this?
I'm gonna say do it.
Okay.
Okay, Virginia, you got to name 6 3+ movie franchises in 10 seconds. Your time begins now.
Star Wars, James Bond, Legally Blonde, Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, Harry Potter.
Oh, I think she got it with Harry Potter.
You got it with Harry Potter.
I don't think Wonder Woman counted, but that was still 6.
Wow.
Nice. When in doubt, superhero
Wow.
it out.
Yeah.
I didn't expect a Harry Potter.
Okay.
Potter.
Potter.
Okay.
Virginia came through on that one.
Put a little magic out of the air.
I counted 7.
But I don't think Wonder Woman. Is there a
Yeah, we
trilogy?
don't need to fight about it. You're at 6. You got your points.
Don't get cocky.
All right. You're right, Tex.
Come on
I'm
now.
sorry. I'm positive.
Sorry, Tech.
Keep it within.
I want the credit.
Okay. We're going to go now to Virginia and Jaybird. Here we're talking about water transportation vessels. It's a way to get across and traverse water.
Water?
Mm-hmm. It's a vehicle that will do that. There are many different names.
Can you explain it to my partner? Because he sounded like he's real confused.
It's anything that you can use to get across water.
It floats, bruh.
I hear you. My girl, very aquatic. She can do at least 4.
Okay, 4. Okay, what do you think? Denny's. How many can Suits name?
I think Suits could do 6.
6. Okay, here's where we are. Bird?
She's good. She can do 7.
7. Okay, what do you think, Denny's?
7 watercraft vehicles.
Yeah. Water transportation vessels.
Oh man, I hate to put it. I'm gonna say do it.
You got this.
7 in 10 seconds. Virginia, back to you again. Your time begins now.
Kayak, paddleboard, canoe, yacht, raft, tube, pontoon, sailboat, jet ski.
Wow, she's on fire today.
That's right.
That's a quick 2 spot.
Wow.
That's my Texas queen right there.
I hate Texas.
Okay, they're 1 away from a
Oh my
sweep.
gosh. Virginia's on fire.
Oh, yeah. Feeling it.
Just like that. Okay, it goes back to Denny's and Suits. All right. Next up, we are going with cell phone carriers. Cell phone carriers. It's not the people that make the cell phone. It's
the
where
carrier.
you get your service from.
Is it of all?
who you pay your outrageous, stupid high bill?
That would be it.
Keep it focused.
Any existing, or is it only currently existing?
These, they are existing. Existing cell phone carriers. Okay, Denny's, how many can Suits name in 10 seconds?
I'm going to start them off at 6.
Whoa.
6.
I like that.
Okay.
I like that a lot.
Jaber, what do you think about with Virginia?
I think she's going to struggle.
Okay.
But that's what makes her great. She can do 7.
We're at 7.
7 existing cell phone carriers.
Yep.
I hate to keep putting her to the thing, but I would say do it. I'm sorry,
All right.
Suits.
Come on.
Please.
7 and 10 seconds. Your time begins now.
Verizon, AT&T, T-Mobile, Cricket, Xfinity, Mom and Pop, Star, Biscuit.
Oh, that's so hard.
Yeah, it gets tough after those.
Made it interesting.
Yeah, in fact, a lot of you have Boost, Mint,
I don't know that.
Mint?
Visible, and Google-Fi.
What?
Those are so hard.
That's a tough category.
How many did I get?
Not enough. You got 5. Yeah. Okay.
Let it go.
Okay. So
Biscuit's not one, are you sure?
How's the reception?
I'll tell you what, making me hungry.
Denny's and Suits gets the point on that one. It's now 2-1. Virginia and Jaybird are in the lead here in Do It Bitch. All right, our next category, as we go back here to Jaybird with Virginia. All right, we're talking about social media influencers. Social media influencers. How many can Virginia do in 10 seconds?
She's got kids, so she can do 4.
Okay, she can do 4. Okay. Denny's, what do you think about with Suits?
I mean, technically, some celebrities would be considered in addition.
Absolutely.
All right.
Yeah, they are on the list.
We're at 4. I'll put
They're
it
at
up
the
to,
level they are considered influencers.
I'll put it up to 6.
We're at 6.
I like you're raising the stakes, Josh. I like that.
Jaybird?
I'm gonna go with the witch going at 7.
7.
Oh yeah,
Okay,
with
we're
confidence
at
and with grace.
7 here. Okay.
7 social media influencers.
Mm-hmm.
No,
Meaning that they have enough followers that they
so
actually...
where they could be considered an
and
influencer on
they
top of their
do
celebrity.
hawk products.
Question: would a Kevin Ralston be considered an influencer? Those type of names.
Yeah, I don't think so. No.
All right, yeah, they have to be well known for also influencing on top of
Yeah,
whatever
they
their
would be
other
able to get
profession would
national
be.
ad buys, and they will hawk national products over a certain level. In fact, I would say that you've got to have a million plus.
We're at 7.
followers.
Virginia has to do 7.
Yeah.
7.
7 in 10 seconds.
Oh,
You heard
I'm
that?
gonna sit. Huh?
Virginia took a big old gulp. You
I
could
know,
hear
I
it.
could hear it.
I'm sorry. I am a loud drinker.
She took that nervous gulp.
I'm gonna say do it.
Oh, he don't
I
think
feel
you
bad. I didn't give Suits a chance
He
today.
don't think you can do it, Virginia.
Okay, gulps.
Well, it's,
I don't think I can
It's
either.
just hard.
You got to do 7 in 10 seconds. Your time begins now.
Kim, Chloe, Courtney, Kylie, Kendall, Chris, Jake Paul, Logan Paul, Charlie D'Amelio, Tyler Cameron.
I mean, she named all the Kardashians. That works.
Yeah, I don't know. I got to check. Do all of them, let me see, on their social media.
Because that was 7 total, right? That you got there?
There's 5 definite.
I yelled Tyler Cameron at the end. I had 10.
I don't want to argue. I just like
don't
seeing
know.
the process, and it's beautiful.
Suits is like, I don't know how many Suits know.
Yeah.
You might know a million.
I think you got it. You got 6 that are listed in the... No, you got 5 that are listed in the top 100 social media influencers. The other ones are questionable. So, but I think you got it. I think you got the win. So unless we have somebody that refutes your score and they can back it up.
I named every Kardashian. They all have
that counted
a million.
for 5 of them.
Yeah, it probably would work.
Plus,
yeah.
I forgot there's so many of them.
I think it's pretty confident.
The Jenners.
Did Team Texas win this thing?
I think
you guys did.
Oh, Team Texas!
I think you did win it.
Giddy up.
Hey, everything's bigger in Texas, right?
Yeah.
Look at his belly. He's slapping his victory belly.
I think we're there. Okay. All right. So, what exactly is the punishment going to be here today
It's
for
disgusting.
the losing team?
It is so gross, Kevin.
Oh, my gosh.
It was inspired by something that Denny's said yesterday. He had to drink something gross, and he thought it was pork water. So you guys came up with this punishment of pork fat pudding.
Pork fat pudding.
That is gnarly.
Pork fat pudding.
Pork fat pudding
A
is what is
big
waiting the losers.
Spoonful.
Is that what Panda walked in on in the kitchen and go, what are you making?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So pork fat pudding. How bad is it? We've got a big old tablespoon for the losers and myself. Bird, every time I bet on him, he loses. The one time I don't bet on him, he wins.
I told you.
Yeah, that's just the way it is with the bird.
You can't predict this game.
You can't predict this wild bird, man. Yeah, you just never know what you're going to get. All right, I'm going to try it. How bad is it? We'll find out next.
From the WRMF Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys Traffic Center. If you've been in an accident, call the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733.
While the price of gas stays high, the cost of taking a Brightline train is coming down, with fares now starting at $10 when you book at least 2 days before your ride. Dump the pump and book today at GoBrightline.com. Still seeing delays through West Palm Beach this morning on 95 southbound due to this earlier accident involving a tractor-trailer right at the Belvedere curve. This is blocking 2 right lanes. Plus, we have an accident that's tying you up on the Turnpike southbound on the approach to Boynton Beach Boulevard. Look for a left lane blocked in that area. In Broward County, we also have a crash that's tying you up on 95 northbound. This one before Sheridan Street has 1 left lane blocked, and an accident on University Drive southbound right at the entrance to Nova University is causing delays as well. Look for 2 right lanes blocked there. Traffic, a service of Palm Beach Mitsubishi. I'm Suits 79 WRMF.
Mitsubishi North America is offering $500 hurricane relief rebate, and Palm Beach Mitsubishi is offering an additional $1,000 on all new Mitsubishi vehicles. Palm Beach Mitsubishi, across from the Palm Beach Airport. PalmBeachMitsubishi.com.
What's your name?
Mary.
Everybody's feeling the love.
And you were raised to be a hunter of all kinds of monsters.
For the Winchesters.
She's meaner when you get to know her.
Tonight on the CW, catch the new hit series critics are calling engaging and fun. A confident, entertaining prequel. Definitely a journey worth taking.
So you're all in, huh?
I was born to do this. The Winchesters. Don't miss the new hit series all new tonight on the CW.
The Winchesters, tonight at 8 on CW 34.
The National Desk, America's News Now.
Breaking news from the live desk.
The Pentagon now working around the clock.
The National Desk tracks the next weather maker across America now.
Getting pelted by the wind and the rain. Impartial, fact-based journalism.
They're making too much money by keeping patients in the dark.
This is the National Desk. Choose America's News now.
Weeknights at 10 on CW 34.
Man, I am so happy I went to Panu Laser 8 years ago. One of the best things I've ever done with my money. I got a LASIK procedure, and I don't need glasses or contact lenses. It's a cool thing because 8 years ago I did. My doctor said, you're going to have to do something. I'd already done contacts, did glasses, didn't like either. I thought a LASIK procedure would be tough. I thought it was going to be painful. Little did I know, it's so easy. A laser does all the work. You don't feel any kind of pain whatsoever. Vision gets blurry. All of 90 seconds is what my procedure took. And it was so easy and awesome, I was back to work the very next day. A lot more affordable than I thought it was going to be, too. Plus, Panu has a payment plan where you don't need any money for 2 years. It is 0 down, 0 interest for 24 months. And when you say my name, Kevin from the KVJ Show, you can get an additional $500 off. And there's convenient locations all over Broward and now in Palm Beach. So if you want to go where I went, go to Panu Laser. Find them online for that free consultation, panulaser.com, P-A-N-N-U, laser.com.
Did you know your home equity is one of the most affordable ways to borrow? Hi, I'm Mark Stefanski, Chairman and CEO of Third Federal, and it's true. The rate on a home equity line is less than a credit card, a personal loan, and even a car loan. And unlike a cash-out refi, with an equity line, you get to keep your current low mortgage rate. You only pay interest on what you actually need, Plus, at Third Federal, you don't pay any closing costs. So use your Third Federal home equity line of credit for whatever you want. Remodel your kitchen, pay for college, or even a family vacation. So go for it. Lock in today's guaranteed lowest rate and get as much as $200,000.
Right now at Third Federal, get the guaranteed lowest rate on an equity line of credit of Prime, minus 0.76%, currently 5.49% APR, for balances of $50,000 and over. For balances under $50,000, the rate is Prime minus 0.26%, currently 5.99% APR. Apply online or call 1-800-3RD-FED. See details for guarantee at thirdfederal.com. Restrictions apply. Rates subject to change. Borrowers responsible for all taxes, including doc, stamps, and intangible tax. Equal housing lender.
Everything, our farm, our stand, our pop-up shop, it really all started when we discovered the benefits of local, raw honey for our family.
And then we decided to turn it into a business.
We were looking for something to help us get up and running.
So we got the Chase Business Complete Banking Account.
It's more than a bank account. It comes with Quick Accept, which lets us take card payments anytime, anywhere in the U.S. using the Chase mobile app. Plus, we get same-day deposits at no extra cost. For us, it's more than honey. It's about sharing a little sweetness with the world.
Get the Chase Business Complete Banking Account with the essentials you need to help get your business going. Learn more at chase.com/business-complete-banking. Chase for business. Make more of what's yours. Quick Accept is not available in U.S. territories. Enrollment required. Usage subject to approval. Same-day deposits available for payments before 8 p.m. Eastern Time, Sunday to Friday. Fees and rates apply for checking and processing. Limitations and restrictions apply. Participants compensated. Merchant services provided by Payment Tech LLC and WePay Inc. Subsidiaries of J.P. Morgan Chase Bank and a member FDIC.
Plastic surgery is a big decision. When you're picking your doctor, you need to make sure that you have a connection, that you know that your surgeon is capable and listens and cares and takes their time and takes it seriously, that your life is in their hands. Aquaplasticsurgery.com. Dr. Rankin runs the show, and he is board certified. He is the chief of plastic surgery at St. Mary's, and he listens and he cares, and you are going to feel so safe in his hands. The same staff has been there forever. You're going to love the atmosphere and the vibe. Go online, read what actual patients are saying about their surgical experience at aquaplasticsurgery.com. In Jupiter, in Fort Lauderdale, in Miami, the team is waiting for you. Dr. Rankin, Dr. Deb, Dr. Bauermeister, and Crystal that does all the Botox and injectables. The same staff has been there forever. You're going to love them. aquaplasticsurgery.com.
Hello, I'm attorney Robert Rubenstein, and this is Rubenstein's Rules for Personal Injury. Rule number 7, understand attorney's fees. You've probably heard no fee guarantee, or you only pay if you win. This isn't some kind of special offer. Most injury attorneys are paid this way. We get paid this way. There are limits on what percentage attorneys can charge. Our firm charges you nothing, not even costs, unless you get money. Call Rubenstein Law at 1-800-FL-LEGAL. Offices in Palm Beach and throughout Florida.
South Florida weather is 15 seconds away from the H. Gregg West Palm Beach Weather Center.
The real fun starts in October. Stop by hgregg.com on Military Trail and enjoy savings without the scare. Whatever your taste or budget is, they've got a huge inventory with a perfect match for you. hgregg.com. Save more, drive happy.
Your WPTV First Alert forecast calls for temperatures this morning in the mid to upper 70s with an isolated shower for the morning commute. This afternoon, highs reaching the upper 80s, a 50% chance for showers and storms. Some of those storms could be on the stronger side. I'm WPTV First Alert meteorologist Katya Hall for 97.9 WRMF.
This report is sponsored by LP SmartSide Trim and Siding. Visit lpcorp.com/pro. Are you looking for siding that makes the cut? LP SmartSide Trim and Siding is a cut above the rest with efficiency that helps you install more siding in less time. Side with advanced durability. Side with LP SmartSide Trim and Siding. Visit lpcorp.com/remodel to learn more.
Medical malpractice, Gordon and Partners, 333-3333.
What's hot now on the KVJ Show?
Well, if you'd like to watch KVJ TV, get in on the conversation behind the scenes of what is going on, just go to YouTube, look for the KVJ Show, and you can find us and watch us on KVJ TV, either live or on demand, anytime you want, or take the shortcut and go kvjshow.tv.
Get the info on everything that's going on with us at kvjshow.com.
Well, go figure. We got a little squabble to try to settle here when it came to Do It Bitch a second ago. It looked like Virginia Jaybird got the win 3-1, but on the first category we had on 3+ movies, somebody had noticed that Virginia used Legally Blonde as one, and as of August 1st, according to HollywoodLife.com, Legally Blonde 3 has not yet begun shooting, so that would not make it a trilogy.
Well, they already have a release date.
Yeah,
it's already going to be out in May of next year.
But they haven't begun shooting the movie. Can you be counted as a trilogy if you haven't begun filming?
I just watched a trailer. How's there a trailer with no shooting?
I'm just going, like I said, on HollywoodLife.com, article written August 1st, 2022, says that it's not yet begun shooting. So I don't know what that came from.
But there's a Legally Blonde 3 trailer and teaser.
Okay. Well, we asked the question, if a third movie has been made but not yet released, does it still count as a trilogy? 54% say yes. So I guess you're going to get credit for Legally Blonde being
I
a
still
trilogy.
count it too. I mean, if they announced
it.
it.
Was close.
I mean, this dude bitch rides a roller coaster, let me tell you.
Yeah.
Stay in character, Tex.
Yeah. So there you go. So I guess you're going to get credit for a trilogy on a movie that's not yet out. Yeah.
It's fine. We've already accepted it on our side of the glass.
It's always so controversial, man.
Yeah.
It's a bloodbath.
We got a lot of calls, though, of people saying that should not count.
People want to see us eat the... Yeah, I know.
Well, I think they just said it didn't count. And I go, technically it does. I was trying to play devil's advocate there.
Okay.
Denny, you're so nice.
Well, we get calls. I try to calm them down.
So myself, Denny's, and Suits, we're going to be trying some pork fat pudding here today. We got a tablespoon each to go through.
Gosh, wow. You went out. Look at that.
It's so gross.
And it does look like pudding.
It's pork fat pudding. Denny's is stirring it. Oh, my God. I'm going to throw up.
Okay.
Well, this is going to go right to my hips.
All right. Pork fat pudding.
I'll switch with Suits after I eat it.
Okay.
Oh, my God.
Let's get a nice little tablespoon of it here. Oh, there I got a chunk of something brown.
Oh, that's a piece of bacon.
Oh, that's lovely. Okay, all right.
You got a whole hearty breakfast there.
Oh, good God.
Grease some lugs with this.
Disgusting.
Okay. All right, here we go. Denny's, ready for this?
Should I kick it off, or are we going to do this simultaneously?
We'll count it down together.
All right.
Okay, and in 3, 2, 1. Ooh, it's slippery.
That is the oddest and grossest texture I've ever tasted.
Did it taste bad?
Was it salty like bacon?
I absolutely cannot describe what that tastes like.
Kevin just ate the most calories in one bite
he's
since
done for the year.
1989.
You okay?
I don't even know how to describe that.
You all right, Kev?
You know what? Oddly enough, it slides right down.
The swallowing was easy.
And it's going to slide right out.
Swallowing was easy.
Wait till you go to the bathroom later. Things are going to fly out of you.
Slip sliding away.
Man, oh, man.
It's going to look like that yellow ride at Rapids.
Wow.
Is it more of a punishment for you because of the calories?
No, actually, it's keto friendly. I'm good. I don't mind fat. My body runs on fat. So
Okay.
I'm good. I'm all right. If it doesn't have sugar and carbs, I'm all right.
All right, here comes Sweet Baby Suits,
Yeah.
who just threw up already this week doing a bit for the
It's helped me
show.
lose weight, I guess, so I'll
I
take
don't
it
know.
as a
You know,
victory.
I actually, believe it or not, I could see rednecks eating that and enjoying it. I could see, back in my hometown, I could see rednecks just eating that out of a bowl and enjoying it.
I mean, it looks pretty gnarly.
It's disgusting.
All right, here we go.
Let's see how Suits handles it.
Pork fat pudding, everybody.
Okay. Suits, how we doing? He's getting it. You can see it's dissolving and sliding down.
That's very weird.
It is weird. It's an odd sensation, isn't it?
It's very weird. It almost felt like it kind of melted in my mouth, which is really weird.
It like melts in your mouth. Honestly, Virginia, rednecks would eat that for fun.
I kind of agree with you.
I'm not sure if this is even a bad punishment. I think it probably tastes, the aftertaste isn't bad.
It's so weird, and it throws you at first, but after a second, I would not be surprised to see places in the South that actually serve up pork fat pudding and they enjoy it.
That is disgusting.
I could see people taking sausage links and dipping it into that.
There would be, yeah.
It kind of leaves like a bacony aftertaste in your mouth.
It does. It really is. It's of all the awful things we've done, it's not the worst.
It really isn't.
Really?
It's not the worst.
And honestly, it smells great. It smells like the Waffle House in here, and I am loving it.
Yes.
All right, say, do it, bitch. It's kind of fun. No punishment.
Man, oh man.
That was not as bad as I thought.
Wow.
How about that? Yeah, it sounds terrible.
Terrible.
Not as bad as you would think.
It looks terrible.
Wow. Okay, yeah, it took me a second. I was just trying to figure out what was going on, man. It felt pretty weird. All right, coming up here in just a couple minutes on the KVJ show, got a whole bunch of chaos that naked people are causing. One of those stories happening right here in South Florida. Also, I don't know if you heard what they cooked up at Boston University.
No, what'd they cook?
Maybe the most irresponsible thing I've ever heard of in my life. I think they're trying to kill us all. I don't even know how this is allowed, but I will tell you all about it in your whacked out news coming up next.
I'm waking up to ash and dust. I wipe my brow and I sweat my rust. I'm breathing in the chemicals. I'm breaking in, shaping up, then checking out on the prison bus. This is in the apocalypse. Whoa, I'm waking up. I feel it in my bones. Enough to make my system blow. Welcome to the new age. To the new age. Welcome to the new age. To the new age. I suppose we're painted red to fit right in. Whoa, I'm breaking in, shaping up, then checking out on the prison bus. This is in the apocalypse. Whoa, I'm waking up. I feel it in my bones. Enough to make my system blow. Welcome to the new age, to the new age. Welcome to the new age, to the new age. I'm radioactive, radioactive. I'm radioactive, radioactive. All systems go. The sun hasn't died. Deep in my bones, straight from inside. I'm waking up. I feel it in my bones. Enough to make my system blow. Welcome to the new age. To the new age. Welcome to the new age. To the new age. I'm radioactive, radioactive. Radioactive, radioactive. Ow! There's a lot of dumbass criminals to talk about, baby. It's the whacked out news. People breaking the law. Ha ha, fighting in the nude. Ha, drunk people pooping in the street. Ha ha, it's the whacked out news. Huh, so many people on meth. Ow!
Honestly, I can't believe that this is even allowed to happen. I don't know who would step in, but it feels like somebody needs to. What the heck is going on at Boston University? Researchers there have developed a new COVID strain that has an 80% kill rate.
What? They developed it?
Why are we working on this?
What?
The variant is a combination of the Omicron and the original virus that came out of Wuhan, China.
Yeah.
And so far, since testing on mice, it's killed 80% of them.
Man, again, mice really don't have it great here.
Isn't this what happened in Wuhan? Like, they made it.
A lot of people really believe, and you can argue yes or no, and people will have their cases and present their evidence, but there is a large faction of people that believe that it came out of a lab in Wuhan and it got out into the population, and thus we had the pandemic that we had. Now, it sounds like this actually might even be more lethal than that.
Heck
And
yeah.
so they have this. And so I don't get what we do with all this kind of stuff, biomedical. I don't know what the point of this would be. What's the purpose? But considering this can happen, if they are making these kind of things, it feels like these labs, first of all, I don't know, explain to me why we are at all creating it. And then two, if they are creating this kind of stuff that could have a kill rate of 80%, which seems like that's a lot higher than what we ever had with any of the other COVID strains.
Yes.
Then you've got to have insane amounts of security like you would have on nuclear weapons.
So what's the other side of the coin on this thing? Is there a reason they're doing this that we don't know about?
I don't know.
Are they trying to figure out a cure if this one should dust up?
I don't know. It sounds amazingly reckless and really dumb. I don't know. I assume that I'm not smart enough to get this. That's the only thing that I can get. But otherwise, why are we doing this?
What's going on with Boston?
I don't get it.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like this would be smart because it only takes one dumbass and then it gets out and then it kills 80% of our population.
This should be a big story. Is this one of those stories that no one's talking about? Kind of
No,
like
I've seen it on the news. People were talking about it. It's just kind of hitting. I saw it first last night. So I don't know what will happen with this. I don't know why we're doing this. Maybe today the explanation comes like, oh, don't worry, it's blah, blah, blah. But the headline got my attention.
80% of people that get this new thing they created will die. Yeah. That headline should get your attention.
At least if you're a mouse. Now, if you're a mouse, you're very nervous listening to this because you're now what it does with humans, I don't know.
Planet Earth is not cool if you are a mouse. If you are
just where we are with our sensibilities, there's a lot of people that have sensibilities too. Why are we still messing around with COVID? I didn't like the last round.
Denny's, if you could put where did COVID start from on social media, see what kind of numbers we get.
You'll get some numbers. You'll get a lot of articles that'll pop up. But there are, like I said, a large portion of people that believe.
Yeah, well, what if the bad guys, the terrorists, the ones that want to wipe out the planet just because they want to?
Anything where somebody just carelessly it happens. It gets loose.
What if they get into Boston with machine guns and they bum rush Boston University, take that virus and just spread it?
Yeah.
Drop it in the New York City subway.
Sure, yeah.
And then they go to their evil lair because it sounds very...
Pet their hairless cat.
It sounds very... bad guy from...
Why would we make this and then why would we tell them where it is? Oh, it's at Boston University, in case you're wondering.
No, it's actually the third building down right on the left. Yeah, you just go in. It's right in the first drawer to your right.
Dang, last week we were bagging on Boston Market. Now we're bagging on Boston University.
Boston needs to get it together.
Get it together,
Come on, Boston.
Boston, you the weak link.
What's going on here? What's going on here? All right.
Kevin just broke the story.
No, I didn't.
Well,
the story was out last night.
To you he did because you don't watch the news.
I wasn't done. Kevin just broke the story to me.
Yes.
Which I appreciate. I ain't plugged in.
Oh, you took off your glasses. You don't have a Texas accent anymore?
No.
Oh, I liked it.
Stop interrupting Kevin's news.
I don't know if you saw the news today, but man, it looked like chaos yesterday at the Aventura Mall. Did you see everybody running for the exits after somebody released some pepper spray? They were trying to steal something, and like, you're not going to get me, pepper spray. And people were like, ugh, they didn't know what was going on. They thought, oh my gosh, did somebody just get down here from Boston University?
It's no joke, man. Pepper spray is no joke.
Right. And so, you don't even know what the heck's going on. Because, you probably just saw on the news that they created a new COVID strain. And then all of a sudden, here's a mist coming through the Aventura Mall, and people go crazy.
Great. Here it comes.
Yeah, the video I saw was all kind of panicked shoppers scrambling for the exits. So
now that's a real do-it-bitch punishment.
Pepper spray.
Pepper spray. We did it back in the day. I did it for a mystery sound and accidentally also sprayed our producer, Mariana.
Yeah.
A gust of wind did come.
She was not happy about
it. It did hit her in the eyes.
I think you can hurt your eyes. I don't know. That's not too smart.
She did cry.
Other chaos here in South Florida. 45-year-old Roberto Hercules attacked a woman with a machete in Hialeah on Friday while wearing nothing but a cowboy hat.
Well, Has Hercules in his name?
He's got Hercules in his name. It was all because she didn't have a crack pipe.
How dare her.
The woman was riding her bike in the area where Hercules was, and he asked her for the pipe, and she jumped off her bike while Hercules then chased after her and continued to strike her with the machete on her head and left arm.
It sounds like you're making this story up. You know what I mean?
Welcome to Hialeah, baby.
It's so crazy. It sounds like a Mad Lib.
Hercules bust in.
Machete.
Yeah. Hercules then ran off. The woman suffered extensive injuries. She had a fractured skull, a small brain bleed.
Oh, my gosh.
A broken arm, and a large laceration on her left hand. They've hospitalized her in stable condition. Police were then looking for Hercules, and they say they found him days later sleeping in a tent next to a group of businesses. They said he was completely naked and had painted nails.
So am I the only one shocked that he lives in a tent?
Wow. Then they found some more incriminating evidence, including 2 cowboy hats inside the tent.
Yeah, that's his look.
I just bought 3 cowboy hats over the weekend. Isn't
I'm
that
not
something?
surprised.
You got painted nails?
I do not.
Okay. Hercules is facing 3 felony charges of attempted murder, attempted armed robbery, and aggravated battery with a weapon. So there you go. Just another day in Hialeah.
That is a whacked out news all-star.
Yeah, that's a pretty big story. And of course, it comes out of South Florida.
I'm not sure if he's a Hall of Famer, but definitely an all-star.
It's pretty impressive. There's also another naked man that was arrested after crashing his car into water before breaking into a nearby home in Idaho.
Oh, my.
Chris E. Daniels ran a Honda Civic into water and then entered a nearby home after walking out of the car and the water. Then a nearby neighbor looks out and sees Daniels walking out of the home naked with handcuffs on.
What?
Cop showed up and he peacefully surrendered. It's almost like he put the handcuffs on knowing where he was going. But, I'll just help these guys out. I know they're very busy.
You got to be careful anytime you come onto a scene and there's already handcuffs involved.
Yes. A 49-year-old man in Queens set a Bangladeshi restaurant on fire because the eatery botched his order.
That's a little extreme.
It's real extreme, and it just shows you people lose their mind over food.
He admitted, I was very drunk.
Oh, there you go.
He said, I bought chicken biryani. They didn't give me chicken biryani. I was mad, and I threw it out. I bought a gas can, and I threw it at the store, tried to burn it out, lit it up, boom, and then it got on me. And there's a video that shows this dude running with flames all over his feet.
Oh, my.
Awfully specific and premeditated for a guy so drunk.
It turned on him quick, but that's karma, bruh.
I was so drunk, but yet I knew where to go get the gas can. I knew where to... I'm not buying all that.
The fireball shattered the restaurant's glass window and wrecked its air conditioning unit, causing more than $1,500 in damages.
That's it?
Yeah, that's it. And I guess they got something going on in New York now with bail or whatnot, but they put him in and said, nope, you're good, and let him right back out. So
he should let that guy out. That seems like a really good move, New York.
Oh, good. He's out and about.
That's how he did the interview.
That's insane to me.
Yeah. He's like, yeah, I lit the place on fire. He pretty much admits it. And they're like, cool, whatever, dog. So,
that is...
Yeah.
What the hell's going on there?
In New York.
We're not doing that one right.
No, New York is not doing that one right.
It doesn't feel like it. I'm not really sure what's going on, but I guess you can't get locked up for anything there anymore.
You shouldn't be able to burn something down and then do an interview right away. Yes. It doesn't feel right.
No. They're just standing out by the jail now as these guys come out with these crazy, heinous crimes. They're like going, so tell us all about it. Like, well, you know what? I didn't get the right order. So I
was drinking.
Yeah, I was drinking.
I've heard reports, I don't know how accurate it is, of people getting arrested as they're getting arrested saying to the cops, doesn't matter, I'll be out in a couple minutes anyway.
Yeah.
Basically kind of like thumbing. Yeah.
Wow. Violent crime's up 40% year to year, so it's working out well for them.
Batman, where are you?
40%?
See, they're turning that into Gotham.
Damn.
Well, now you can see why there's so many New Yorkers moving into South Florida, Virginia.
It makes sense.
Yeah.
But don't come down here bragging about how awesome New York is, because it don't sound that awesome to me.
Not right now.
And don't try that stuff in Florida, man. They're going to lock you up around here. There was a woman that was attacked at a ramen restaurant in Oakland, California last Friday, but the staff jumped in to save her. And the crazy thing about it, they were at the time all dressed as Power Rangers.
That's amazing.
It's amazing.
What are the odds, huh?
When something surprising breaks out, you're not sure if it's real. All of the servers / Power Rangers were moving towards the scene to help one another out. The patrons also started getting involved in a way that was supportive and making sure that everyone was safe.
Okay.
At one point during all that, do you start to think it's a prank? This is a prank, right?
It feels like it would be.
It looks like somebody's shooting a video.
Yes.
Yeah.
It feels like it would be.
Oh, but how sweet. It's a ramen restaurant.
That's all I could think about when Kevin said that.
Yeah.
Ramen restaurant.
Noodles and broth and different. You add your own, like whatever veggies you like, baby.
Sweet Denny's loves a brothy noodle type place like that.
Me too. Add some dumplings to it. Oh.
Sorry, Kevin. We hijacked your whacked out news. You have the power with the microphone buttons, though. You can't shut us.
I don't know if you have the power. You can't beat our love of food.
You can't, because if you turn off her microphone, all you hear in the background is,
Turn my mic. Talk about ramen noodles.
Oh, ramen's so good.
I don't know what was going on with black bears, but they were everywhere yesterday. I saw them on social media. There was a guy that was climbing up some rocks, and there was a bear that came after him, and he's like, and he's screaming at the bear, and the bear's trying to come back up the rocks after him.
Oh, my
Florida
gosh.
No, this is somewhere else. It wasn't in Florida. All these stories happened somewhere else. There was 3 big bear stories yesterday. That video was going around. Then there was a story about a 250-pound black bear that emerged from the woods and mauled a 10-year-old boy who was playing on a trampoline in the backyard of his family's backyard in Connecticut.
Damn.
And the bear tried to drag him into the woods.
Damn.
They shot the bear. The kid was treated for non-life-threatening injuries, but that bear wasn't playing around.
Thank goodness whoever was there on the scene had a weapon and was able to kill the bear.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Am I the only one that that thinks it would be cool to be attacked by a bear but not hurt badly? Like a scratch on the back, maybe, a couple stitches on the butt.
That's not how the bear plays with you.
The only thing that's going to leave a small scratch is a teddy bear. Like, these bears, not so much.
I can see you hurting yourself on a teddy bear.
Build-A-Bear?
Yeah, Build-A-Bear. That's it. They had 2 college wrestlers that they were out in South Fork outside of Cody, Wyoming. And they had a grizzly bear just come out of nowhere, attacked one of the wrestlers. The other one jumped in, tried to knock the bear off his teammate. The bear then got on them. 2 other guys, they came out with bear spray, but apparently the bear was so fast they didn't have time to even get to their bear spray.
So they didn't even get to pin it?
They did not pin it. They did not win. The bear ultimately won. Nobody died, but these 2 dudes were pretty jacked up.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, you're going to get some pretty good gouges.
Me and you go camping deep into the woods.
Yeah.
A bear attacks us.
Yeah.
Do we get out of that situation or do we die?
Kevin doesn't know if you get out, but he's running.
That's it.
And all you got to be is just faster than Jaybird.
That's it.
I think
you bear lunch.
I think we beat the bear.
I throw a whoopie pie behind me. It distracts Jaybird. The bear gets him.
And let's be honest, I would taste
You would.
delicious. I would taste very good. I'm salted and I'm sweet.
It would distract him so much. And then on top of it, I don't know if you saw this, there was a woman who was making a TikTok video of her trying to tiptoe by some bison at the Caprock Canyon State Park in Texas.
Yeah, this is on her. You're a dumbass.
She really is. She tried to tiptoe by the bison, and they saw her and they said, "Oh, not so fast."
Here you go. Keep going. I don't want to deal with them.
Whatever.
I just want to go by. Come on, keep going.
Like and share.
Just want to get by, okay? Thank you. I appreciate it. No. Oh. Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God!
Got everything she wanted.
Except gored.
Got everything.
Is she alive?
She is alive, but she was gored and thrown into some bushes there. It took about 50 minutes before she's able to get any kind of help.
Where did it gore her?
I think it just kind of like flipped her. I don't know about any kind of wounds that she has. That's not been shared yet. I'm sure there's going to be a follow-up TikTok video that you can get all that information.
I kind of want to go watch it.
She knows what she's doing.
Yeah.
Look, you don't get that close to a snarl and not try to go viral. It's just the way it is.
The video's everywhere. They do say, as a rule, bison require at least 50 yards. That's half a football field between them and people, or they will likely try to chase you.
Oh, she was like 15 feet.
Yeah, she was. She was
big dummy.
What's a sexier story? We're at a cocktail party. Yeah, I've got a bear scar, or I got gored by a ram. Was it a ram? What was it? I forgot.
Not a ram.
It was a buffalo. What was it?
Are you okay?
Not a clock hour. It's never a strong hour.
How tight is that hat?
It's pretty tight. Bison. Yes.
Back in it, baby.
He's back. What's cooler?
I don't know. I mean, if the bison flips you up in the air and there's video of it, it is better than the bear attack with no video. I mean, this hooker has video of the bison attacking her. I'm kind of more impressed with that.
Okay, that's why I asked.
Mm-hmm. And just to let you know, there's been so much, outrage that has come out of the COVID story from Boston University. They're trying to refute the Daily Mail's report and saying that it was false and inaccurate.
Well, let's make no mistake of it. Either way, it's politically motivated.
Mm-hmm. So let's hope that they did not make a much more deadly strain
And
of
if they did,
virus.
now's the time to destroy it and pretend like you didn't.
You'd think so.
And never do something stupid like this again.
Maybe they never did, but we'll see. Hopefully we'll get the true story, but the initial report they're refuting.
Oh my goodness.
Coming up here in a couple of minutes, the results from yesterday's rap or rock battle. We'll let you know who won each go head-to-head match coming up next.
From the WRMF Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys Traffic Center. If you've been in an accident, call the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733.
While the price of gas stays high, the cost of taking a Brightline train is coming down, with fares now starting at $10 when you book at least 2 days before your ride. Dump the pump and book today at GoBrightline.com. Still seeing delays through West Palm Beach this morning on 95 southbound due to this earlier accident involving a tractor-trailer right at the Belvedere curve. This is blocking 2 right lanes. Plus, we have an accident that's tying you up on the Turnpike southbound on the approach to Boynton Beach Boulevard. Look for a left lane blocked in that area. In Broward County, we also have a crash that's tying you up on 95 northbound. This one before Sheridan Street has 1 left lane blocked, and an accident on University Drive southbound right at the entrance to Nova University is causing delays as well. Look for 2 right lanes blocked there. Traffic, a service of Palm Beach Mitsubishi. I'm Suits 79 WRMF.
In today's economy, it's almost impossible to find new vehicles at affordable prices. Not at Palm Beach Mitsubishi. Save time and money on our new Outlanders, Mirages, and Eclipse Cross. Palm Beach Mitsubishi, across from the Palm Beach Airport. PalmBeachMitsubishi.com.
What's your name?
Mary.
Everybody's feeling the love.
And you were raised to be
a hunter of all kinds of monsters.
For the Winchesters.
She's meaner when you get to know her.
Tonight on the CW, catch the new hit series critics are calling engaging and fun. A confident, entertaining prequel. Definitely a journey worth taking.
So you're all in, huh?
I was born to do this.
The Winchesters. Don't miss the new hit series all new tonight on the CW.
The Winchesters, tonight at 8 on CW 34.
The National Desk, America's News Now.
Breaking news from the Live Desk.
The Pentagon now working around the clock.
The National Desk tracks the next weather maker across America now.
Getting pelted by the wind and the rain. Impartial, fact-based journalism.
They're making too much money by keeping patients in the dark.
This is the National Desk. Choose America's News now.
Weeknights at 10 on CW 34.
Hey, Becky, what about this beat for your next song?
It's cool, but I'm into faster stuff lately. Like Xfinity that gives me beyond gig speeds.
Got it. What about this then?
It sounds powerful, just like Xfinity. Because its supersonic Wi-Fi has 3 times the bandwidth, you can connect hundreds of devices at once.
That's what I call power.
Unbeatable internet from Xfinity. Made to do anything so you can do anything.
Get the Xfinity Supersonic Bundle with unlimited gig speed internet, Wi-Fi equipment included, and a free 4K streaming box. All for $50 a month with a 2-year internet rate guarantee and no annual contract when you add Xfinity Mobile at regular rates. Go to Xfinity.com/gig, call 1-800-XFINITY, or visit a store today. Limited time offer. Restrictions apply. Requires paperless billing and auto pay with stored bank account. New Gigabit Extra internet customers only. Taxes and fees extra and subject to change. Xfinity Mobile requires post-pay Xfinity internet. After 24 months, regular rates apply. Requires compatible gateway.
I like to do it as early as possible.
For me, it's right after lunch.
After work, before dinner.
Oh, last time was my first time, so I just put it in the mail.
Whatever your favorite way to do it, just vote this year. Vote.org has everything you need to get it done. Visit vote.org today. Make sure you're registered and make your plan to vote early.
1 year, I voted in my pajamas.
Paid for by Vote.org.
Your voice, your vote. WPBF 25 is committed to helping you make an informed decision. Senator Marco Rubio, Congresswoman Val Demings, head-to-head, live statewide. The Decision 2022 Before You Vote debate. Hear their views on the most important issues shaping your family's future and Florida. Moderated by Todd McDermott. Watch Decision 2022 Before You Vote. Tonight at 7, exclusively on WPBF 25.
I have been preparing for this job my whole life, and I thought I was ready until this case.
ABC Tonight.
Serial killer Rosalind Dyer is dead.
We can focus on catching her accomplice.
The Rookie crossover event continues on the Rookie Feds.
Our subject will strike again.
2 teams, 1 objective.
I will make it my mission to catch you dead.
FBI! Agent down. The Rookie Feds, all new. Tonight at 10 on WPBF 25.
Ooh, Halloween. The season for goblins, witches, and scary good fun. But Walgreens knows it's also the doorbell never stops season, and we can't run out of candy season. So let Walgreens fill your Halloween bowl fast with pickup in as little as 30 minutes and delivery in as little as 1 hour. Because if it's needed in a poof season, it's Walgreens season.
This week, all snack-sized bags of Kit Kats are $2.49 each. Offer valid through 10/22 while supplies last. Restrictions apply. See Walgreens.com for details.
Relax and unwind during Spatober, the Palm Beaches Wellness Month, October 1st to 31st. From world-class spas and fitness classes to nutritious dining and poolside relaxation, the Palm Beaches promise total tranquility from Jupiter to Boca Raton. Indulge in spa treatments, outdoor pursuits, and wellness classes to recharge throughout October. Find special discounts and self-care deals at Spatober.com. Brought to you by the Palm Beaches in partnership with Baptist Health South Florida.
Right now, you may be running a little late, or feeling stressed, or overwhelmed, and you may be going a bit over the speed limit. So to help you relax, exhale. Ease up on the gas. You'll get there when you get there. Take a moment to just chill. This little break is brought to you by Target Zero and the Florida Department of Transportation.
Hey, it's Jay Bird. Oh, I love Dunkin', and I have a great relationship with donuts. And if you are like me, you are going to just love all the options Dunkin' has, especially if you become a DD Perks member, because we're talking deals galore. Not only do they have awesome donuts and the variety, we're talking about breakfast sandwiches, free breakfast sandwiches. From now to October 31st, Dunkin' Reward members can get a free breakfast sandwich with any medium or larger beverage purchase. If you are like myself, like a bison, got an appetite like a bison, wants to hoard and gourd some donuts, now is the time to go to Dunkin', become a DD Perks member on Dunkin'. Around Dunkin'. I'm Jay Bird, around Dunkin'.
Did you know your home equity is one of the most affordable ways to borrow? Hi, I'm Mark Stefanski, Chairman and CEO of Third Federal, and it's true. The rate on a home equity line is less than a credit card, a personal loan, and even a car loan. And unlike a cash-out refi, with an equity line, you get to keep your current low mortgage rate. You only pay interest on what you actually need. Plus, at Third Federal, you don't pay any closing costs. So use your Third Federal home equity line of credit for whatever you want. Remodel your kitchen, pay for college, or even a family vacation. So go for it. Lock in today's guaranteed lowest rate and get as much as $200,000.
Right now at Third Federal, get the guaranteed lowest rate on an equity line of credit of Prime, minus 0.76%, currently 5.49% APR, for balances of $50,000 and over. For balances under $50,000, the rate is Prime minus 0.26%, currently 5.99% APR. Apply online or call 1-800-3RD-FED. See details for guarantee at thirdfederal.com. Restrictions apply. Rates subject to change. Borrowers responsible for all taxes, including doc, stamps, and intangible tax. Equal housing lender.
These days, 99 cents doesn't get you very much. You could get any size coffee, hot or iced, at Cumberland Farms. Or you could use those 99 cents on other things, like the world's worst haircut, one bite of a stranger's tuna fish sandwich, a lightly refurbished toupee, or a bag of loose teeth. I know a guy. But the smart choice is clearly the delicious and smooth 99-cent coffee from Cumberland Farms. But hey, that's up to you, plus applicable tax.
Let me guess. Unknown caller?
You could reduce the number of unwanted calls and emails with online privacy protection. The latest innovation from Discover will help regularly remove your personal info, like your name and address, from 10 popular people search websites that could sell your data. And we'll do it for free. Activate in the Discover app. See terms and learn more at discover.com/online privacy protection.
Experience the Anna Jar Levine difference. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
From the Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach studio, get up to an EPA estimated 50 miles per gallon at Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach. This is 97.9 WRMF Palm Beach.
Okay, yesterday we brought up our first round of rap versus rock. We went through each year and found one of the top, or arguably the top, rap and rock song. You say, okay, which one is bigger and better? We started off with 1995. Gave a little love to Coolio, R.I.P., Gangsta's Paradise, and put it up against When I Come Around from Green Day. Our winner with 79% of the vote. Okay, that's kind of good. Fitting.
Yeah, I mean, there's no way.
Kind of felt like that's the way it needed to go.
Of course.
Agreed. Then we had Nelly's Country Grammar going up against Santana and Rob Thomas's Smooth. With 63% of the vote, the winner. Good. Yeah, Nelly took the win. I know you couldn't stand that.
I hate Smooth.
I know, but I felt like Smooth was bigger. I don't know. Country Grammar was bigger too. Who knows?
What? Are you talking? What's going on? Are you running out of batteries too?
Can I borrow your glasses and put on a Texas accent?
Your team is starting to fade, Coach.
Yeah, I keep telling them, like, I think 4 hours is too long for us.
Agreed. Statistically, my 9 o'clock hour is never good.
I don't think we have it in us.
Old and slow.
From 2005, you had Kanye West Gold Digger going up against Green Day's Boulevard of Broken Dreams.
There's no way Gold Digger didn't win.
I bet Jason's face on it.
Agreed.
68% of the KVJ audience went with...
Now, I ain't saying she a gold digger.
Come on.
But she ain't messing with no broke. Now, I ain't saying she a gold digger. But she ain't messing with no broke. Get down, girl, go ahead, get down.
Get down, girl, go ahead, get down. And then we had from 2010, it was Jay-Z and Alicia Keys, Empire State of Mind, going up against the Neon Trees song Animal.
I think New York wins this one.
Okay, this was one of our closer ones of all the ones that we had. I think, Virginia, you were Neon Trees on this?
Let me hear it again. I can't remember which one I was.
Okay.
I like Neon Trees better, but I don't think it's going to win.
Okay. The winner was 62% of the vote.
But you won't get arrested.
Make bail in 20 minutes.
So far, it has been a clean sweep. Every year it has been rap over rock.
Someone did bring up a good point, and I wanted to defend them. They go, a lot of the songs you guys are playing, I wouldn't categorize them as rock, but in your defense, they were the bigger chart toppers of that year that were sort of considered.
Yeah, if you go through the Billboard charts in each of these years, you're going to see a lot of the songs are just pop. You know, you have Lady Gaga's and songs like that, all right, that's not definably either one, and they don't seem to fit in that category. But they were able to make both the rock chart and the mainstream chart. And so what I did was go back and look at the top songs from each year, and I said, well, that's arguably going to be rap.
Kevin is nothing if he isn't fair.
Yeah, tried to do that. So that's why, you may be, I don't know about that. Well, go back and look at the years and tell me what song you would have gone with otherwise. Now, the one time that rap did struggle, and this was a big song on the hip hop charts and a big hip hop song, but maybe not with the mainstream audiences.
It's the modern day stuff, isn't it?
It is Fetty Wap's Trap Queen from 2015, 20% of the vote.
Damn, 2015's not that. That's kind of a long time ago.
7 years.
We just got to RMF.
That song wasn't that big mainstream. I know it was big in rap, but it didn't make that big crossover.
Right.
That like A Gangster's Paradise did.
I had never heard it before.
Yeah, and it's kind of interesting because you kind of wonder, in our era. I mean, I guess we do still have some rap songs that, make it there. You have Cardi B that still does some. That counts as that. Nicki Minaj.
When we were younger, rap, rock, soft, all of that would play on the same station a lot of times. I remember listening to a rap song and then a pop song, and then that's how radio was back when at least around here when I was a kid.
Yeah, right. So it'll be interesting to see how this plays out. The only rock win with 80% of the vote, Fall Out Boy and Centuries.
Some legends are told, some turn to dust or to gold, but you will remember me for centuries.
Okay.
They write arena songs, I feel like sport stuff.
They kind of did. That song actually played a lot on ESPN that year. It was used for their college football thing, so it just kind of had that thing. I think some bands do just write that kind of music now. They're like, okay, let's write a song that ESPN will use for college football.
They'll do a quick montage. Meatheads can lift to it.
Yeah, absolutely. That's what they did, and it won out big for them. So we'll bring another battle for you next week. We're going to be doing basically a year from all of those. So we'll do like 96, 2001, 2006.
All right. I like these little music games.
Yeah, so we'll let you guys vote. You can always do that at kvjshow.com. Coming up here in a couple of minutes, Jaybird has a jealous female ghost living in his house. He's always tried to not commit, and he never wanted a crazy woman living with him. Well, what if it's a ghost? We'll find out what he's going to do about it next.
I got my head out the sunroof. I'm blasting our favorite tunes. I only got one thing on my mind. You got me stuck on the thought of you. You're making me feel brand new. You're more than a sunshine in my eyes. You got those pretty eyes in your head. You know it. You got me dancing in my bed, so let me show it. You are exactly what I want. Kinda cool and kinda not. Wanna give myself to you. Yeah, we're driving down the freeway at night. I only got one thing in the back of my mind. I'm feeling like this might be my time to shine with you, with you, with you. I got my head out the sunroof. I'm blasting our favorite tunes. I only got one thing on my mind. You got me stuck on the thought of you. You're making me feel brand new. You're more than a sunshine in my eyes. I got my head out the sunroof. You got me stuck on the thought of you. Yeah, we're driving down the freeway at night. I only got one thing in the back of my mind. I'm feeling like this might be my time to shine with you, with you, with you. I got my head out the sunroof. I'm blasting our favorite tunes. I only got one thing on my mind. You got me stuck on the thought of you. You're making me feel brand new. You're more than a sunshine in my eyes. La da la la da la 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 da 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 da.
Well, just in time for Halloween, Jaybird has got a new ghost that is popping up in his house.
How appropriate.
Yeah.
Very topical.
Yeah, very
Is
nice.
your ghost coming to our party next Saturday?
I don't think you have a choice. You're going in on her turf.
Oh.
Okay.
It's a girl.
Yeah, we talked a little bit about it a couple weeks ago. The lady in white singing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he has this ghost that you saw. Describe what she looks like again, Bird.
She looks old-timey. She's got a white dress on. She likes to hang out by the piano / closet area near my kitchen. And she's fleeting. You'll see her in the corner of your eye, and then you'll see it kind of disappear
Drift
into
off,
the wall.
huh?
Yeah. And that EVP that I have, actually, I don't even think it's called an EVP because it's audible. That piece of audio that I have is really considered a top audio piece for the paranormal world.
Oh, wow.
Because you can hear it audible.
Yeah.
I mean, you both can hear it.
We could.
Right. It sounded like she was singing an old-timey song. We actually had a lot of people trying to guess what it was. Some people thought it sounded like one of the songs from Pirates of the Caribbean, and there were some other old-timey songs people thought, like, hey, is that what she's singing?
Some people think it's a Little Mermaid song.
Okay. Here's some of the audio, if you missed it before, of this lady in white humming in Jaybird's house.
Hello?
All right, that's Bird. Hold on, I don't know what the original clip was.
Yeah, no. If that's the whole, it's me talking to her.
Oh, okay. All right, let me see here.
Do you need me and Virginia to stretch?
No, I just got it wasn't the clip.
Because I have 3 or 4 topics right on the top of the dome. We can go right in.
Other ghosts that are also in my house.
Okay. Let's see if this is. Yeah, so can you hear that part right there?
You can absolutely hear that.
Yeah. Hold on.
I can hear it.
It is amplified.
Uh-huh.
It definitely sounds like a chick is singing.
Right.
It really does.
Yeah,
Someone
you can even
thinks
almost kind of pick up the melody of whatever it is.
someone thinks I have a speaker in my attic or a smart speaker.
That'd be a brilliant trick I should have played. Put one of those Bluetooth speakers.
I gotta find my attic.
By his AC vent. He would never get it.
No, that'd be very easy to trick.
So Jaybird's got his own little ghost team, and Vicky, who is part of this ghost team and is a paranormal, she's medium, is that what she is?
She's a psychic medium.
Okay.
She's also a ghost investigator. She goes to people's houses when they think they're having paranormal activity. And when she walked in my house, she visibly had a reaction where it looked like she was about to fall over. She looked like she was getting a little dizzy. And then that's what me and her had a lengthy talk about some things.
Yeah, she feels that this ghost, the sense she's getting is that the ghost is very jealous, and that if Jaybird were to bring another female in his house who had the hots for the bird, that maybe this female ghost would lash out. And that's the one thing that I have heard, is that she thinks that maybe the ghost would attack her.
We have audio of her explaining it.
Okay. All right, here's what she has to say.
A couple weeks ago, I went over to Jaybird's before the Weird and Whatever. I was standing in the kitchen, and he was standing in front of the piano, and I got the distinct impression that someone there was a jealous female, and I was shown that if he were to bring someone that he was interested in, that she has every intentions of trying to actually scratch them.
Wow. That's the one thing they've said about the Riddle House that they have at Yesteryear Village at the South Florida Fairgrounds. They have that padlock up there, and they said that some people have gone in there into that attic where I'll get to that story coming up next week because they believe it's haunted by this dude, and people have come out of there with visible scratch marks on the back of their neck.
They won't let you go in there anymore because me and Jaybird tried.
Yeah.
Ever since I've been really going all in on ragtime music and old-timey 1920s, 1930s music, this kind of energy has been going on.
You're bringing them across.
Look,
they feel like they're in the right era.
You're playing their jams.
Yeah.
Vicky kind of agrees with me on this. She feels like some of the music that's going on is possibly, I don't know, something going on.
So you've got spirit bait.
On accident.
You're creating a spirit bar.
And now you've got a jealous spirit who wants to be your lover. I wonder if she's going to do that trick to you when you're sleeping, how she comes in there and gives it to you.
Gives me a little bit of a...
Is that the succubus?
Oh, yeah.
Or the incubus? I can't keep track of which is which.
She's going to do them both ways.
Oh, okay.
Bring it up.
She's going to work him like a rotisserie chicken.
I'm going to weird her out.
Does she whisper to him, roll over?
This'll hurt me more than it hurts you.
Wow.
Seriously, take your best shot, Ghost.
What a time. Man,
He's looking for a little action.
Yeah.
He ain't scared.
I'm trying to get as much proof as possible. People can call me out. No, it's fake. You're lying. I'm trying to get as much.
But what if it goes down where she comes in your room and people say when the succubus gets in bed with them that they get paralyzed, like they physically can't move, and it's not pleasurable.
My boy Bigfoot, he's talked about it. I've got permission to talk about that. He swears that it happened to him where a ghost stayed on top of him. It wasn't a good experience. He said it was horrifying.
Wow.
Yeah.
But it was sex.
Yeah, it was that type of ghost forcible type stuff.
Dang.
Okay.
Some people really believe that.
All right, so ladies, if you want to try to get at the bird, first of all, you got to get through the wall around his heart, and then you got to get through a jealous female ghost living in his house.
You're breaking down walls, baby.
It ain't going to be easy.
Stick around, because you never know what'll happen next. More KVJ Show in minutes on 97.9 WRMF.
What's your name?
Mary.
Everybody's feeling the love.
And you were raised to be
A hunter.
Of all kinds of monsters.
For the Winchesters.
She's meaner when you get to know her.
Tonight on the CW, catch the new hit series critics are calling engaging and fun. A confident, entertaining prequel. Definitely a journey worth taking.
So you're all in, huh?
I was born to do this.
The Winchesters. Don't miss the new hit series all new tonight on the CW.
The Winchesters, tonight at 8 on CW 34.
The National Desk. America's News Now.
Breaking news from the live desk.
The Pentagon now working around the clock.
The National Desk tracks the next weather maker across America now.
Getting pelted by the wind and the rain. Impartial, fact-based journalism.
They're making too much money by keeping patients in the dark.
This is the National Desk. Choose America's News now.
Weeknights at 10 on CW 34.
You're the one who protects the flock, and that requires an eye for detail. Because when safety and well-being are on the line, it's the details that can save lives. Even when no one else is watching, you see everything. Grainger gets you, and we're here for you, and all the ones who get it done with a wide range of safety products and solutions, plus board-certified safety consultants here to answer your questions. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Ray Magliozzi here for eBay Motors. You're driving along and some nimrod cuts you off. You hit the horn. Jeez, it sounds like a goose in distress. Time to head over to eBay Motors. They have horns for every make and model, not to mention horn pads, steering wheels, wiring, and more. 122 million parts. You can even go for an upgrade. Looks like Mr. Cutoff Man needs a new seat cover. Try eBay Motors, pal. Get the right parts at the right prices. eBay Motors. Let's ride.
While gas prices are still high, the cost of a Brightline train is coming down, with fares now starting at $10 when you book at least 2 days before you ride. Dump the pump, skip traffic, and save with stations in Miami, Fort Lauderdale, and West Palm Beach. Upgrade to a premium ticket and get drinks, snacks, and exclusive lounge access. You don't get that with your fill-up. Book your next $10 ride on a Brightline train today and go Brightline.com.
Real estate is tricky, and the Good Greek Realty team is amazing. They know their stuff, and they're going to help you connect with top agents right here in our area so that you can buy or sell with confidence. And right now, when you list your home with Good Greek Realty, you're going to get all your packing and moving and boxing supplies completely complimentary. Spiro and the team at Good Greek Realty are your total relocation experts. They can help you buy or sell with confidence and save hundreds on all of those packing and moving and boxing supplies. Go online today, deal with an expert, and get the best deal at goodgreekrealty.com. That's goodgreekrealty.com.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack, but not with ZipRecruiter. Its powerful technology actively finds and invites qualified candidates to apply to your job. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you the needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
Injured on the job? It takes one phone call to take back control of your life. Anajar Levine will fight to get you the compensation you deserve. Call me, Glenn Levine, for a free consultation. 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733.
In office, West Palm Beach.
Music this hour.
Sponsored by Cleveland Clinic, Florida. What does it mean to be a nurse at Cleveland Clinic, Florida? To them, it means supporting the health of our communities while getting the support you need for your career with one of Florida's top hospital systems. Further your nursing career at clevelandclinicflorida.jobs.
Wait, KVJ is on TikTok?
Oh, you've got to see this.
Now, back to the KVJ show on 97.9 WRMF.
Have you ever busted one of your own parents in an affair? How insane would that be, and how would you handle it?
It would be awful.
I have words with the parent first and say, you got to tell the other one. If not, you have 3 days, and then if not, I'm going to them.
Imagine what that initial shock would be. And maybe there had been context clues that you just kind of ignored, and then one day it became absolutely obvious. And we'd ask that question, when did you notice your parents' affair, and what was the story behind it? Some of the stories that we got on the KVJ Show Facebook page, pretty interesting stuff. One person said, my dad was 47 and always bald, and then out of the blue, he starts wearing a wig. 2 months later, sure enough, he leaves my mom for a 21-year-old.
Oh, he was wigging it up.
Yeah, that's kind of it. You know, you see those signs. Someone else said, yeah, my mom was always overweight. Then she started losing a ton of weight, going to the gym. She was coming home late. I knew something weird was going on, and I was right. She was having an affair with her gym trainer. So, you know, yeah, I mean, those signs are there. And I don't understand how some of these parents, if your kids are noticing that you're exhibiting traits of a cheater, how does your spouse not realize?
When my parents split up, I was probably around like 13, 14, 15. And I'm glad I didn't notice what was going on, because to this day, my mother claims that, you know, my dad left her for a redhead, and he did end up marrying that redhead.
Was she a lot younger?
A little bit, not a lot. She passed away, remember? My stepmom passed away.
Damn.
But
wow.
She so my mom and my dad were in these acting classes, and I knew this. They would go to acting classes, and they would be in these community theater productions. My mom had always done that, but then my dad started doing it with her, and I think that's where my dad met the redhead.
Sometimes you get a feeling on certain things that just kind of you know, and maybe other people couldn't see it, but you go, I know something's off with this situation here.
I'm glad I was so young that I didn't realize what was going on. And then my mom didn't tell me that she thought my dad left her for a redhead until I was older. Mm-hmm. When I was going through therapy with her, trying to get her on her bipolar medicine.
Yeah.
That's when she started telling me all that kind of stuff as an adult. She didn't tell me that as a child. And I'm really kind of glad, because I don't know how I could have processed or handled that.
Because I would think
I would have been really pissed at the redhead.
Right, exactly. Well, and how would you feel about your own father?
If, a 15-year-old Kevin Ralston sees your dad stepping out on your mom, and you have words with your dad, and he doesn't say anything to your mom, do you eventually tell her?
Oh, yeah, I would.
Yeah. I would get involved in it, especially as a teenager. I was all...
Well, teenagers are all opinionated and loud and looking for a fight, and I don't think I would have been able to handle that information and then be appropriate with all of my parents. I probably would have been a disaster had I known that and yelled at everybody.
Yeah. No, I hear you.
I'm really glad I didn't know.
Mm-hmm.
And who knows? You know, the timeline might have been not exactly like my mom says.
I like this response. Or somebody said, I was the worst person on our baseball team. I clearly sucked. I rode the bench. And then one day I started playing first base. And I didn't do well, and I kept striking out. Turns out my mom was banging my Little League coach.
This happens, Virginia.
She banged your way to first base.
Sometimes you can bang your way to an all-star team in Little League. It happens. I've seen it happen before.
I was like Forrest Gump's mom.
There was 2 teams specifically I was on where one kid definitely did not belong on there. And you go, what was going on? Then you find out some things. Oh, they were sleeping with each other.
Wow, that's juicy.
It happens.
Yeah. So there you go. So did something happen that you started to notice your parents' affairs? You can always jump onto the KVJ Show Facebook page. Got a lot of great conversation going on there. Make sure you subscribe.
By the way, first base is a very important position to play.
Really is.
You don't put the kid that can't play at first base. That's how people get hurt.
Okay.
That's how good it was.
Can you imagine how the rest of the team hated him? Be like, what's going on, man?
Yes.
They tank it, right?
It's such an important position, and that if the kid can't play, all the kids must have known what was going on.
You just suffer a 15-0 loss, and the coach is still smiling, and you're like, why?
Yes.
I don't get any of this. What's going on here? All right, coming up here in just a couple of minutes. Yesterday, Jaybird asked the question, does the younger generation know who the Brady Bunch is? The classic TV show that was actually already in reruns by the time we were kids. So what would you say? Well, I had my daughter do an impromptu poll. She's 24 years old, going on 25, and she asked 6 of her friends whether they knew who the Brady Bunch was or not.
I asked Magnolia, too.
I'm so excited for a Caitlin stunt. This is great.
Okay. All right. So what are the results? Does the younger generation know the Brady Bunch? We'll let you know next.
Follow KVJ on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at KVJ Show.
Dr. Trudy Fleer here with the 5G Home Recovery Podcast. Let's discuss a very real existential threat to internet speed. It's a big one. Ready? T-Mobile Home Internet. It lags. Ugh. Now, what is lag? Lag is a delay in data being transmitted across the internet. For example, you're hitting that hot drop, the parachute cuts out, you've got an unsuspecting bot in your sights, and lag! You were actually eliminated 10 seconds ago. Nobody deserves that. So stop letting T-Mobile Home Internet ruin everything and switch to Xfinity. Learn more at xfinity.com/TMOFax.
Get an amazing value on Xfinity Internet with unlimited data included. Switch for $55 a month for 12 months with no annual contract required and no equipment fees for 1 year. Go to xfinity.com/TMOFax, call 1-800-XFINITY, or visit a store to learn more. Requires paperless billing and autopay with stored bank account. Ends 11/20/22. Restrictions apply. New fast internet and XFi Complete customers only. XFi Gateway required. Taxes and fees extra and subject to change. After 12 months, regular rates apply to all services and devices.
Last year, Racetrack introduced the waffle breakfast sandwich to the world, and it was a huge hit. But then we took it away, and we got emails, we even got a strongly worded fax. The people wanted it back. Well, ask no more. The waffle breakfast sandwich is back by Wafular demand for a limited time. Savory sausage, melty cheese, and hearty eggs, all between 2 fluffy waffles. The waffle breakfast sandwich has returned. Pick one up today at participating locations. Racetrack, whatever gets you going.
These days, 99 cents doesn't get you very much. It could buy you the world's worst haircut or one bite of a stranger's tuna fish sandwich. Or you could use that 99 cents to buy a delicious cup of Cumberland Farms coffee, any size, any day. The choice is yours, plus applicable tax.
Did you know your home equity is one of the most affordable ways to borrow? Hi, I'm Mark Stefanski, Chairman and CEO of Third Federal, and it's true. The rate on a home equity line is less than a credit card, a personal loan, and even a car loan. And unlike a cash-out refi, with an equity line, you get to keep your current low mortgage rate. You only pay interest on what you actually need. Plus, at Third Federal, you don't pay any closing costs. So use your Third Federal home equity line of credit for whatever you want. Remodel your kitchen, pay for college, or even a family vacation. So go for it. Lock in today's guaranteed lowest rate and get as much as $200,000.
Right now at Third Federal, get the guaranteed lowest rate on an equity line of credit of Prime, minus 0.76%, currently 5.49% APR, for balances of $50,000 and over. For balances under $50,000, the rate is Prime minus 0.26%, currently 5.99% APR. Apply online or call 1-800-3RD-FED. See details for guarantee at thirdfederal.com. Restrictions apply. Rates subject to change. Borrowers responsible for all taxes, including doc, stamps, and intangible tax. Equal housing lender.
With the new Dunkin' Rewards program, you can save them, stack them, and use them how you want. Through October 31st, Rewards members get a free breakfast sandwich with the purchase of any medium or larger beverage. Join today. America runs on Dunkin'. Limit 1 per member. Cannot be combined with any other offer. Participation may vary. Limited time offer. Exclude signature sandwiches and wraps. Terms apply.
Bro, did you see the price of gas?
Yeah, right? Yeah, if something doesn't give soon, bro, I'm gonna have to dust off my old bicycle.
Yeah, after filling up my tank, I've been on a PB&J's and noodle budget. I'm tapped. Wait, hold on.
Receive a gas card for 1 year of gas with the purchase of any new Kia in stock. Or
Whoa, what did she just say?
Right now, during Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach's Inflation Reduction Sales Event, receive a gas card for 1 year of gas with the purchase of any new Kia in stock. Or purchase a new EV or hybrid and receive the equivalent of 2 years of gas expense. Shop one of the area's largest selections of fuel-efficient new Kias, all backed by a 10-year, 100,000-mile limited powertrain warranty. Online at GreenwayKiaWestPalmBeach.com and get pre-qualified before you buy. Don't miss the Inflation Reduction Sales Event. Only at Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach. Call 800-NEW-KIAs. Visit GreenwayKiaWestPalmBeach.com. Based on 12,000 miles per year at 450 per gallon gas average, 30 miles per gallon. EV average 103 per gallon. Warranty is a limited powertrain warranty. See Kia.com or retailer for details.
Buy a Kia. Greenway Kia. Call 800-NEW-KIAs.
Dine in style at the historic Dolphin Bar and Shrimp House. Feast on delicious shrimp dishes and share a bottle of wine with friends. Hungry for happy hour? Join them every day from 3 to 7 for half-off appetizers. Their Sunday brunch features a waffle and omelet station and, of course, a create-your-own Bloody Mary and mimosa bar. The Dolphin Bar and Shrimp House on the river in Jensen Beach. Visit dolphinbar.com for menu information, their live music schedule, and reservations.
Hi, I'm attorney Robert Rubenstein, and this is Rubenstein's Rules for Personal Injury. Rule number 11. Truck accidents require special attention. Sometimes trucking companies put their drivers in a difficult position, and accidents happen. Driving without sleep can be as dangerous as drunk driving. Loads can be too heavy. Evidence needs to be preserved for inspection without delay. Some trucking companies hide insurance, but we know how to find it. Call Rubenstein Law at 1-800-FL-LEGAL. Offices in Palm Beach and throughout Florida.
The KVJ Show is sponsored by BetterHelp Therapy Online, and it makes life so much easier. Look, we all need somebody to talk to, somebody to help us out, to give us perspective. If you want to be the best version of yourself, doing this and doing therapy is one of the best things that you can do. You know, you worry about your exterior and how you look physically, but mentally is just, if not more important. And BetterHelp makes it so easy, convenient, and you can access BetterHelp anywhere because it's done 100% online. So far, they've connected over 3 million people with licensed therapists. And the thing that's great about it is you go on, fill out a brief questionnaire, and you can match with a therapist that can easily switch at any time you feel like getting somebody else. It is the way to go because we all could use a user manual for life, and BetterHelp does that. No waiting rooms, no traffic, just easy. And right now you save 10% on your first month when you go betterhelp.com/KVJ. That's betterhelp.com/KVJ.
Good Greek moving and storage. Your superhero movers.
The KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.
Well, Jay Brewer was asking yesterday if the younger generation really knew who the Brady Bunch was. It was a TV show when we were kids, and then it became movies in the early and mid-90s. So I asked my 24-year-old daughter if she could do an impromptu poll. She talked to 6 of her friends, and she said, "Do you know what the Brady Bunch is?" Because my daughter did not. None of them knew, and one asked, "What are they?" So it was 0 for 6 on them. We did get a text that somebody had said I talked to my 15-year-old daughter and her friend group, and they all knew of the Brady Bunch.
Boom.
Okay, so maybe they had parents that watched it. So it's very far from a perfect study. But,
I asked Mags if she knew what it was, and she said, "Yeah, I think I've seen that. It's like that show Full House, right?"
Okay, that's all I care about. And I think I win this argument then. People, there's some things in pop culture you at least know of. Like there's some athletes, you don't watch the sport, but you just know. You've heard of Pete Rose, you never saw him play.
Sure.
I think it's all with different ages and who you're talking to. What are your chances of making a hit? You know, that was it. And as we were doing the Stars Ball the other night, I was on there thinking, okay, you want to try to throw out something that seems like, who am I talking to? What is this person? What's their breakdown? How old are they? What do they seem to be into? Because the points of conversation you bring up, you hope that you hit a mark and you strike a chord and you have something good to talk about. So I think just with that, like if you were bringing up the Brady Bunch, you may get a few and be like, okay, the knowledge is probably not deep, but there might be at least a contextual reference of I heard my parents or I know it's something boomers liked. So,
Totally.
Yeah, so you'll maybe get a few. Somebody had said, my 16-year-old thinks that the Flintstones are vitamins. She has no idea what they were, and they were one of the most iconic cartoons when I was growing up. I'm so sad.
That's funny. They are vitamins in my house, too.
Yeah. Somebody else said, I asked my 19-year-old son. He said that he's heard of them, but he couldn't describe the show at all.
This is all good news for me. I love it.
Okay, so there you go. Still got a little point of reference. Coming up here in just a couple of minutes, I had no idea, but boy, you will pretty soon because, man, we're getting close to these midterm elections tonight. They got a big old Senate debate between Marco Rubio and Val Demings. That is going to be really close to home. That's at Palm Beach State University. It's going to be on the campus there in Lake Worth Beach. Todd McDermott's going to be the moderator of that.
Oh, I love Todd McDermott. He's a good guy.
So that is heating up. So that's going down tonight. And then you got a debate between Governor Ron DeSantis and the former governor, Charlie Crist, who's the candidate for the Democrats. That is going to be on Monday, October 24th. So that is not very far off. And I couldn't believe this, but I guess it makes sense. They each have their own campaign song, Smash or Trash. What do you think? We'll hear a little bit of them both coming up next.
Check it out, going out on a late night, looking tight, feeling nice. It's a fight. I can tell, I just know that it's going down tonight. At the door, we don't wait 'cause we know them. At the bar, 6 shots just beginning. That's when Kid put his hands on me. But you see, I'm not here for your entertainment. You don't really wanna mess with me tonight. Just stop and take a second. I was fine before you walked into my life. 'Cause you know it's over before it began. Keep your drink, just give me the money. It's just you and your head tonight. Midnight, I'm drunk, I don't give a wanna dance by myself, guess you're out of luck. Don't touch, back up, I'm not the one. Bye. Listen up, it's just not happening. You can say what you want to your boyfriends. Just let me have my fun tonight. I'm not here for your entertainment. You don't really wanna mess with me tonight. Just stop and take a second. I was fine before you walked into my life. 'Cause you know it's over before it began. Keep your drink, just give me the money. It's just you and your head tonight. Break it down. You're in the corner with your boys, you better fight bucks. Get the girl that just walked in, but she thinks you. We didn't get all dressed up just for you to see. Quit spilling your drinks on me, yeah. You know who you are, high-fiving, talking, but you're going home alone, aren't you? 'Cause I'm not here for your entertainment. You don't really wanna mess with me tonight. Just stop and take it. I was fine before you walked into my life. 'Cause you know it's over before it began. Keep your drink, just give me the money. It's just you and your head. I'm not here for your entertainment. You don't
So I was playing these out loud in the studio a couple minutes ago, and Jaybird thought they were comedy songs. I'm like, no, these are serious, dog.
He thought they were parodies.
Yeah. Not parodies, dog.
Okay,
Official.
I don't know if the quality was that great.
Look, I'm not trying to get political. I'm just going on music.
I don't know whose is whose, but whatever you just played, I was not impressed.
Everyone knows we're Republicrats anyway.
They might be equally as bad. There are campaign songs for both Florida governor candidates. We've got Governor Ron DeSantis and Charlie Crist. And apparently if one makes a song, the other's got to make a song.
That's how it always is.
That's how it goes.
These are the only two guys running.
The two main guys, they're the only ones that matter.
Okay.
Republican and Democrat.
This is the heavyweight fight.
One of these guys is going to be the gov.
Yes, and I don't know if you're going to use a campaign song to help you decide who you're going to vote for. But
I think I am.
Here is the incumbent Governor Ron DeSantis's campaign song.
The press don't like him, but he sure does get my business. He stands up for what he believes. So don't come down here trying to change things. We're doing all right in the Sunshine State. Stay out of our business, leave our gov alone. Down in sweet Florida, red, white, blue. Down in sweet Florida, he's shooting us straight, telling us the truth.
There you go. I think that's from one of the dudes from Leonard Skinner.
I'm trying to take off the success of Sweet Home Alabama.
Yeah. Gotta get over. You get somebody from Leonard Skinner, can't go wrong, right? Florida. Yeah, that's right.
So that was DeSantis.
That was Governor Ron DeSantis and former Florida Governor Charlie Crist, who's now a danged old Democrat. Here is his official campaign song for governor.
You know we gotta get back to respecting one another if we're ever gonna get things done. From the beaches in Miami to the hills of Tallahassee, you know we all just wanna soak up that sun. You know we gotta get back to that good way of thinking where everyone's treated the same. Don't care if you're red, blue, or any other color, cause we've all got skin in this game. Bring back good old Charlie, bring him back to set things right. Like doing right by one another, like a sister and a brother just might. Bring back good old Charlie, you know that his heart is true. It's a promise this fall to make a Florida for y'all and make your day a little brighter too.
So we're either going Southern rock or country with all these songs here.
Is that the same concert, Bill?
It sounds like it could be, right?
One sounds like they're opening for the other.
Yeah.
I definitely know who's getting my vote.
There is a song.
There's one that's getting my vote.
There's one that's better.
There's one that's better.
I know some maniac is going to write you a 9-page manifesto going, I knew it, Bird was this.
Clearly.
You can't even have a conversation about it because people are insane.
I'm just wondering because it's very, Southern rock to country. We're not going to have something with a little Spanish flair. We're not going to have any kind of hip hop. Like, is this just the first phase? I mean, is this supposed to speak to everybody?
And in Virginia, you can't see because there's a large, giant wall between you and Kevin. But Kevin was dancing during both songs. Some maniac is going to email him going, Kevin danced harder and longer to that candidate.
I was grooving to both of them.
You're gonna get an email.
I don't know. They both weren't great.
They both sounded like they were comedy parody songs.
They didn't sound real to me.
They didn't sound real.
They're real.
Did they get paid for that?
Yes, I don't know. I don't know how they worked it out. Maybe they're like, hey, I love you so much for God. I don't know. That would be interesting. Did they do it for the love of the candidate, or did they be like, nah, dog, you got to pay me?
They shouldn't have got paid much.
I'm not trying to hate. I'm really legitimate asking, what would you get paid for something like that? Or is it love of the game because you're political?
I don't know what the going rate is to write a political song. Maybe we should write our own political song for them.
We're already, the snack pack's already working on one.
Okay. Yeah, so maybe we can do one, and maybe we can just do one that works them both in.
It's Jay Bird for president, and I keep my thing very universal.
Okay.
I got love for everybody.
Yeah.
More restaurants is what we need in this country.
Yeah, so we'll see. Somebody said, the DeSantis song is written by Leonard Skinner. I saw him Sunday night at the Hard Rock. He came on stage right before they came out on stage, and they played the video to that song. Everybody was going crazy. It was pretty fun.
So is that a new song by them just for the campaign, or is this an old song they lifted for the campaign?
I don't know.
It's a new song, right?
I'm not a deep cut Leonard Skinner guy, but I
we got to go across the street to the Class of Rock
one of the Van
station.
Zants. Yeah. Pretty entertaining stuff. So there you go. It's just heating up, baby. Just heating up. Good news is it'll be over by early November. All right, Bird, wrap us all up here with your thought for the day.
We talked a lot about obstacles today.
Not once.
You are one.
The obstacle on the path becomes the path. Never forget, within every obstacle is an opportunity to improve our condition.
It's kind of long.
It's a little long. I could edit
The
it out.
KVJ Show on
We have no
97.9
time.
WRMF.